Hello, and welcome back to Doomed, not so solo playthroughs through Arkham Horror the card game with a focus on roleplay and storytelling. Today, Souls of Darkness, Scenario 5, Jaws of the Dragon. Now I said not so solo before, that is because today I am joined by the Crosshair.
Hi.
Hello. Hello, the Crosshair, how's it going?
Hello. It's going.
Good. It's a good way to be.
Well, nothing new, nothing bad. No news is good news.
That is very true. Oh, I mean, yeah, sorry, I guess I should have specified outside of the world of Arkham. Obviously, within the world of Arkham, we'll have to talk about how things are going, but that's a different question.
But yeah, nothing new on the real life side.
Excellent.
Nothing is happening. Everyone is waiting for that special time of year, aka your birthday.
Woo! It is my birthday very soon. C'est vrai. I forgot to do a couple of things I realize now just before we sat down. I should have done some stuff to prepare myself for the rest of my day, but that's okay. Why do I have to
Like
prepare
food?
myself for the rest of the day when we have a birthday coming up in a while? You know?
That is true.
I suppose so.
Just move it to the next day.
Yeah, exactly. Just move everything. All good. I hear Lara meowing loudly in the background. I think she wants to keep... I don't know if I've said on stream before, Lara has learned how to play fetch, which is very funny to me for a cat. But then she gets really, much like a toddler or a dog, she gets really offended if I don't play with her for about 3 hours straight. She's like, oh, but I'm not done.
You need to get one of those cat ball launchers.
Oh, yeah. Because she can bring it back, so as long as she knows how to bring it back and put it in the launcher, then it'll launch again. Be a good idea.
And it'll go on and on for all night long.
Is what I imagine it would sound like.
Yeah.
At any rate, we're here for some Arkham Horror the card game. We are at Scenario 5 out of, I believe, 7 in this fan-made campaign called Souls of Darkness. As always, we'll do a little recap of the story so far, and then we'll dive in and see what today's scenario will bring. As a reminder, if you're watching this on YouTube, of course, jump down to the description. I've linked the time where we will been, starting the actual, drawing our opening hands, I should say. And also as a reminder, I'll just put the command here in chat real quick. I'm taking part in Jingle Jam 2024, which is a fundraiser for charity. I have chosen Cool Earth as my charity of choice. If you use that link to go and donate to the charity, thank you very much. And if you donate a certain amount that I think varies country to country or currency to currency, you get access to their games pack, which is sort of like a humble bundle. It's got about 20-odd games in it, and they're pretty cool. So that would be my suggestion. Okay, that's all my... I think that's most of my promo done, which I think means we can jump into the story so far. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't have any PR. Well, I could have PR, but I don't need to have PR.
We will definitely at some point. Yeah, there's yeah, exactly. Yeah. We'll make sure people know what's coming up as we go forward. Okay. Thoughts, feelings on the campaign and the sort of story so far here. Rex Murphy, intrepid, cursed reporter, started investigating. Well, he went off to an auction, the Von Schreiber Estate auction in Arkham, where it was quickly overrun by thralls of some sort of blood cult. He kept trying to track down this cult, their mysterious intentions, ended up taking part in some sort of dream walk with a fortune teller, found himself in Romania, of all places, and then tried to find if there was anyone in the small village that he could confide his mission in, and try to find to trust, because this village is at the foot of excuse me, the Draganescu family estate castle. Now, the Draganescu family, we believe, is strongly related to this blood cult, but we don't know how yet. Rex wants to find out. He needs to find out to keep the people of Arkham safe. Unfortunately, Rex didn't uncover quite enough evidence to confide in the right person, and he ended up confiding in an oath breaker. I don't know what that means, but that's where we're at. Crosshair, that was mostly just Rex, but it's sort of the big beats of the story so far. Any additional thoughts on Wendy?
Yeah, Wendy went to the auction house also, well, kind of broke in there, caused a bloodbath, then she came back to that place, caused another bloodbath, then she went into a dream, didn't cause much of a bloodbath, but gained some power, and then she went to Romania as well, as you do on a Friday night, then caused a bloodbath there, and then fell asleep in a alleyway because she's been drinking and fighting 3 days straight.
Basically, I mean, possibly even weeks straight. We don't really know the whole timeline of this scenario here, but like, Wendy and Rex are both certainly suffering from some of the more horrifying things that they saw in the dream and in the village, and as you say, from all of their fights. But Wendy is also, as you mentioned, kind of walked the path of power of blood. Too many words.
Yeah.
But she's got the power, which is good, which is a good thing.
Yeah. It's not a coming of age story, but a coming of rage story.
Coming of rage story. I like that a lot, actually. Okay, that is the story so far, which means I think we're good to just kind of dive straight in. I don't know anything about this campaign or this scenario, so I don't know where we're at. I think we should just read the intro and see where we're at, and then decide if we are screwed from there.
Oh, previous page had some stuff as well.
Oh, that was scenario.
Right. That was the next page. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
I see. Okay. All right. Scenario 5, Jaws of the Dragon. As a quick PS, I just want to say that the art of this castle is, like, super cool. It's a very spooky place, and I like it a lot. All right. You have made your way across the world, from Arkham, Massachusetts, to Castle Draganescu in Romania. You hardly remember what your life was like before, and no matter what happens here, in the jaws of the dragon, you know your life will never go back to the way it was. This place is filled with constant reminders of immense power, the dizzying castle towers, the intricate statues, and the dark, foreboding stonework. The castle, you realize, will be filled with servants, guards, and worse. No doubt occult rituals are performed within these walls as well. You have no idea where you're going or what exactly you're looking for. You feel blind. You do your best to keep a low profile as you infiltrate the castle. It's a spy mission! Hooray!
That's rather curious because at the end of last scenario, I believe Rex was taken away by guards.
Yeah, I agree. I don't really know. Maybe they just threw him in jail for like a night or something. They were like, sober up, drunkie. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Let's just say that they were planning to throw Rex into a train car, and then Wendy busted him out. And
I like that a lot, actually. And now they're going straight into the, as it says here, the jaws of the dragon. They're going back to the problem, basically.
Yeah, when Wendy was on that train also, and no, Rex, now you gotta jump.
Thump. Okay. All right. I'm looking at setup here. I think there's going to be an awful lot of gathering things and putting them aside. Gather cards from certain sets, set something aside, place the alarm story card rule side up next to the agenda deck. It is active for the entirety of the scenario, which we will read momentarily. Place the infiltration story card rules side up next to the act deck. That's also active. We'll look at that later. Place the family secrets deck. Ooh, aside, out of play. Check the campaign log. If Lydia Mikhailov has perished, remove that enemy from the game. I remember her. She was at the auction house I feel like it was Wendy who ended up making her acquaintance or talking to her or whatever. I think.
Yeah, not dead at least.
Not dead at least. Do we have anything in here about there? Wendy made the acquaintance of Lydia Mikhailov and Nikolay Draganescu. Well, that's good. Yikes. Okay, put a bunch of stuff aside out of play. Place certain enemies aside. Okay, that's fine. Place the Sanctum aside out of play. Shuffle the 3 upper-level Castle Draganescu locations and put them into play in a single row. Shuffle the 3 ground-level locations. Put them into play in a row below the upper level. I think we're making a house here, right? We're making like a castle. Shuffle the 3 lower-level Castle Draganescu locations and put them into play in a row beneath the ground level. Put Entry Hall into play to the right of the ground level. Put the underground location into play beneath the center level Castle Draganescu location, which I think those guys are there at least. There's the entry hall.
Just have to put these cards into play, I guess.
So let's shuffle them up, and you can take one of those rows and start putting them out. Whee!
I shuffled them and then I put them in random spots, so...
So it's doubly random, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. Basically, I shuffled them, and then because I put them in random places, they weren't shuffled.
You unshuffled them, exactly.
Yeah.
Check the campaign log. If the investigators confided with the Order of the Sacred Flame, which sounds pretty dope, but we did not do that.
Yeah.
That sounds good. If we confided with a concerned townsfolk, no.
No.
If the investigators confided with an Oathbreaker, which I believe is correct, each investigator starts the game at the Draganescu entry hall, spawn Draganescu guard ground level at the Draganescu entry hall.
There's the poop.
Yeah, well, that's not good. All right, the entry hall is this one here to the right of the ground level. And I will go and find the guard, which I think is in the encounter deck. Ground level. He starts in play. I'll just have a quick read to see what the deal is. This is very, very Romanian here. Oh, hello, Roger Twy. Welcome to Doomed. Wonderful to have you with us. I am joined today by the Crosshair.
Hello.
Now, it does say spawn leftmost ground level location, but the campaign guide told us to spawn it here instead. Womp womp.
Yeah. Also,
yeah.
It doesn't have the patrol keyword, but I think it should have.
Yeah, because just under spawn, I see patrol, ground level location with the most investigators. While there is a resource on him, loses patrol and gains hunter. I mean, I don't know what that means, but that's okay.
Okay.
A 3/2/2, but he starts engaged with one of us here in the entry hall, because he's not aloof, to my knowledge. I guess we'll look at that momentarily. Let's see what else there is here. Then there's other confided withs, but we've already done ours. Shuffle the remaining encounter cards to build the encounter deck. Rules and clarifications. I think these are the same things that are on the story cards, but I'll still read them anyway here. Well, I'll read them here, I mean. Okay, locations are considered connected if they are orthogonally adjacent. Ooh, horizontal or vertically adjacent. So you can't move diagonally between locations. It's fine. Infiltration. In this scenario, clues represent not only the secrets of the Draganescu family, but also the investigators learning how to navigate the castle to avoid detection and hide their tracks. The following actions are available to investigators for the duration of the scenario. Action. Share a plan. Give any number of clues to investigators at your location. So, if Wendy was to have a few clues, she could share some of them with Rex, or vice versa.
Yeah, most likely vice versa.
I was going to say, most likely. Well, we'll see. Action. Yeah, get a clue. Rex and Wendy. Jeez. Action. Spend a clue. Navigate the labyrinthine estate. Move to an adjacent diagonal location. This action may not be used to move to or from entrance locations. Okay, so we can't do it now, but you can spend a clue to move diagonally, if that's useful for you at any point. Okay. Alarm. Alarm represents the awareness of the Draganescu household to infiltration by the investigators. Now, I mean, we're being dragged in by a guy right now, so presumably they're already on alert, but we'll see. When the alarm level is raised, place a clue token on the scenario card from the supply. 2 forced effects. This is the one we're going to have to try to remember, because I feel like this is going to be hard to remember. Forced. When you enter a location with a non-weakness enemy that is ready, discard a clue, or raise the alarm level by 1. Gross. Gross. Okay, so we need clues to prevent people from raising the alarm. Or we need to evade people, I guess, at a distance, or hide from them and just not move into locations. Forced, when you attack a non-weakness enemy, while there are ready enemies at the same location, which includes the enemy being attacked, discard a clue, or raise the alarm level by 1.
Yeah, so stabbing one person, good, but no witnesses.
It says, like, including the enemy being attacked. If the enemy is ready, even if it's just the one, I think it seems to still count. For that effect.
So you basically have to evade everyone.
I think evade and then stab in the back, which I think kind of feels pretty good, because evasion, in my mind, always feels like you're kind of, you're being the kids from Jurassic Park. You're like hiding around the kitchen counters from the velociraptors, right? That's what evasion is. Okay, effects of alarm. I think the skulls are also tied, skull tokens are also tied to alarm, but we'll look at that in a second. While the alarm level is 4 or higher, guards and thralls lose patrol and gain hunter. So they don't just move where they're supposed to move, they move to get you. While the alarm level is 6 or higher, servant enemies lose aloof. Okay. While the alarm is 8 or higher, the first encounter card drawn by each investigator in the mythos phase gains surge. That's yucky. That's particularly yucky. And there doesn't seem to be a way to lower alarm levels, so I feel like it's going to be important for us to try to keep it low as long as possible. Hopefully.
Yeah, Rex looking at Wendy like, no stabbing people, and Wendy looking at Rex like, no fucking up.
Don't fuck up, Rex. Oh, and then that's an interlude, which I will not read. Okay. Okay. All right. We've got our castle here. Oh, yes.
We start at this location. We don't enter this location.
Correct. Yes, that I feel very good about. I mean, yeah, that feels good to me. I think the alarm and infiltration, we just talked about them, so that's good. Which means next, I will read here the scenario reference. Skulls are -X. X is the alarm level, which is currently 0, to my understanding. Cultist, -3. If you fail, add a curse to the chaos bag. Ooh. Tablet, -2. If you fail, choose an enemy at your location and it engages you. Okay. And the Elder Thing is also -2. If you fail, raise the alarm level by 1. Yuck. That's gross, but at least they're only -2s, which is not, like, too bad.
Well, knocking on wood with the curse tokens.
Well, that's
-4.
I'm thinking about how to make cash, and a lot of curses. All right. Agenda 1A, Jaws of the Dragon. Draganescu Castle looms over you ominously. You reconsider what madness has led you to this cursed place. You do your best to stay quiet and avoid detection. Again, other than the guy who's dragging us into the front hall. The last thing you want now is to be noticed. 5 doom. Okay. Act 1A, because we don't know what we're doing, right? So, Act 1A, Family Secrets. You are in the Draganescu household. This is your best opportunity yet to get to the bottom of the macabre machinations of the blood cult. Yeah. That's awesome. Objective. Search the Draganescu residence to uncover family secrets. When there are 1 plus 2, so 3. When there are 3 family secret cards in the victory display, we may spend 6 clues to advance. That's a lot. That's
So we
a lot
need
to do.
3 out of 5 family secrets, so...
It's a lot of family secret. But presumably, hopefully they're just kind of lying around, you know? Like, we don't know what there's going to be. I hate to ask, but is Wendy interested in picking up this Draganescu guard and, like, maybe evading him for me?
Well, I think that happens after we've done our setup.
Yeah, let's do that. I agree.
Because I think setup should have happened before we read the introduction.
Correct,
anyway.
Yeah,
so
yeah. I as we've said before on the channel, I think it's more story first to do all of the reading and then draw, but I understand how we could, in theory, now that we know what the scenario is, we could be like, ooh, I don't want this card, I want this card, you know. But I don't think that's a big deal. Okay. We are infiltrating the Draganescu house. Rex and Wendy are being dragged in by a guard, presumably to confront justice, but perhaps they can get away as they infiltrate the castle Draganescu. Let's go ahead. I'm going to save the game. Let's draw our opening hand. Let's get doomed.
Let's get doomed.
Yeah. Pow. Okay. I like most of this. Oh, actually, that's a better card even. Okay, I'm gonna mulligan 4. Rex has been very studious over the course of his life, so I get to begin games with additional cards in my hand, which is pretty nice. That's a weakness. I'm gonna redraw that right away. That's also a weakness. I'm gonna redraw that right away.
Okay. This is not a bad start.
No, I'm feeling pretty good too. I can even probably, handle this. Well, I can help with the guard. I could even potentially try to, deal with the guard right away. But I guess we'll have a look as well at the Draganescu entry.
Yeah. Wendy doesn't really handle guards well without her weapons.
But fair. Let's have a look here. The entrance to the castle Draganescu is grand and imposing, with large, heavy doors that are adorned with intricate carvings and metal studs. Like the guard himself, of course. Okay, 2 shroud, 2 clues. There's a free trigger on the entry hall which says, Infiltrate. Redistribute clues controlled by investigators at this location in any way you wish. And there's also an action here, Resign. If each undefeated investigator has resigned, and at least one person has resigned, we go to R3. So we could try to get out if we haven't discovered enough secrets.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for coming to the stream, everyone.
Right, and we'll see you again next time.
Yeah, I just realized that Wendy, like, without any equipment and stuff, really can't fight.
No, good lord, no. But she can evade pretty well, but hopefully so can Rex.
Part of the game, yeah. So I'm gonna pick out a blood magic here as well.
A blood magic weakness card. Or it's not weakness. It forces. We've seen a couple of these in previous scenarios. They force Wendy to try to do something to gain even more power, which is probably good. I'm sure the power is not a bad thing.
Okay. Another one of those end of the game effects.
Okay. All right. But at least you know what it is.
It's not that bad this time.
Okay. Well, that's good. What I would love to suggest here is that I think Rex will take the lead, excuse me, on being dragged into the Castle Draganescu. He's certainly impressed by the imposing architecture and the wealth that must be contained within these walls. Not, yes, financial wealth, but also sort of like the wealth of information. This is a long lineage that has lived in this castle, and the Draganescus must hold family secrets. Rex is not... He doesn't want to necessarily have to hurt anybody, but he definitely does want to get away, get into the castle, find some sort of secrets, and get out. So my very first action will be to break and enter. Into the castle itself, of course. I'm going to investigate this location. As it says here, if you're careful, it's just entering.
The thing is...
Yes?
Isn't it a attack of opportunity to do that?
This action does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Right.
Back in the day, they didn't. They only recently started putting parlay on cards to prevent that. But it's anyway, just additional.
Yeah.
So
yeah, reading the card makes you understand the card.
It's true. I had this issue last time too. Oh yeah, but that's a good point. So investigate. Add your agility to your skill value. If you succeed by 2 or more, you may automatically evade an enemy at this location, which means I will be going 7 to 2. What's in the bag? What's in the bag? I would love to pass. 7 to 2.
What are you adding? Agility. Oh, right, but I can't add agility icons to you.
No, you could toss me an intellect icon if you wanted to, but you don't. You certainly don't have to.
No such thing in Wendy's deck.
No such thing. No such thing. I don't have any of those. I don't have any of those. Let's investigate. So Rex is attempting to evade his pursuer and find sort of the layout of the castle. An elder sign. You may choose to automatically fail. Every so often, this is actually quite good. It's quite a good effect, but I don't want it here.
Yeah, because you basically get 2 clues and evade the guard. So.
And I'm going to free trigger give you one of these clues by infiltrating. Just because I know the clues will be necessary for us to avoid detection later on.
And as a reminder to people, evaded enemies are not ready, so they won't cause the alarm to go up if they go stab.
If. But maybe they will. The next thing that Rex is going to do, so he's managed to lose his guard, kind of shove him down a short stairwell and rush off. I am going to make a deal with the devil, which perhaps I shouldn't do, but I feel like it's going to be useful for us. This is Rex's pact to uncover the truth at all costs. 2 curses, and between us, we gain 5 resources. Now, I know Wendy does have the ability to, grift and steal and so on, but I also know that sometimes treasure's expensive.
Yeah.
Would you like 3 resources?
I could use 13 resources, thank you.
Okay, I'll just keep adding curses to the bag. No, I take 3 and I'll take 2, and I think that should be okay. Yeah.
I'm just doing okay. Yeah,
that
works.
Do you need more or less?
No. That works to get things going.
Yes, exactly. And then last action, just because of the Draganescu guard and wanting to, get the heck out of here, Rex is going to rush off, as you do. He's managed to infiltrate the castle, and now he needs to find as many secrets as he can before the guards raise the alarm. Castle Draganescu.
Leaving Wendy alone again.
But, she's pretty good on her own. I think I think Rex probably says, come on, follow me, but he's already taking off. Castle Draganescu is a maze of hallways and passages with musty stone walls and high vaulted ceilings. The castle contains grand halls and chambers, each with its own unique decor and atmosphere. There is an unsettling sense of history and mystery lurking around every corner. Oh shit, straight into the library. The first open door takes Rex into the largest library that he's ever seen, possibly even bigger than Arkham's local municipal library, possibly even with more tomes in it than the Miskatonic University itself. This is a 4-shroud, 4-clue location with Victory 1 and Power 1. There's 2 things on it here. The first is a double action. Find the set-aside Veneration of Uvhash family secret card and read it. Okay, that's a family secret. That's good. That's a good thing. And then it says free trigger if there are no clues on the Draganescu library, or if you control Gabriel Kojogororo, I don't know who that is, but that's okay. Take control of the set-aside Purifying Flame story asset.
That sounds like Rex could use the Purifying Flame to maybe burn away his curse. But
yeah, well, that would be pretty nice, yeah. Oh, I didn't know that, Roger Twy. Thank you for the etymology / demographic information. That's really cool. Eastern Europe is not a place I know basically anything about, but we're definitely using this as a Transylvania stand-in. I would say.
I still say that Romania is more of a werewolf territory, but anyway.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Maybe we'll meet some. I don't know. Anyway, that's me, Crosshair. Rex has found his way into the library where he's going to try to hide, pore over some tomes, and try to keep ahead of the Draganescu guard.
Yeah. Wendy looks at Rex running off.
As you do.
And looks down the stairs at the guard at are you okay? Yeah, let's just do that. No, yeah. Before grabbing her blade.
Hell yeah.
And walking down the stairs with the blade. Well, that's a shame.
I thought the fall might have killed you.
And stabbing the guard. Yeah, let's stab the guard. That's 3 against 5 then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's Rex's curse for you there. 0? No.
Oh.
Oh, Crosshair, short supply. Sorry, I should have reminded you. And Underworld Market, for that matter.
Oh, right.
I only mention it because of tossing a card to redraw was the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, but yeah, I should have done it, so let's keep the tokens and do this thing.
That works for me. Because you could still redraw a token is the thing, but the question is what else you want to do.
Yeah, I would have taken probably. No, I don't think. Anyway, let's see what goes away first.
Okay. Oh, yes, right, because short supply, yeah.
Waylay.
Oh.
Waylay.
A lot of waylays.
Rig.
A weakness.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
Good. Skull. Axus.
Ooh, another weakness.
Jackpot.
Excellent.
And it's the worst one. Transport supplies. Improvised shield. That's perfect.
This is exactly where you want it.
And makeshift trap.
So
okay. If I saw these, what would I have done? I would have probably taken. I'll take that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just counting my stuff here.
Yeah. It allows
Yeah.
you to play an item for cheaper after you
When
investigate or evade. A humanoid?
yeah.
This guy is humanoid. Yeah. Although he might not be around long enough to for it to matter, but we'll see.
It goes there, and I failed, so let's just fail.
All right.
And remove that curse.
Sorry for
and
the curse.
Stab again.
He's a very nimble guard, I guess.
Only a -2. Cool.
Oof.
Just as the first stabbing misses, oh, you're over there, and the guard is about to shout an alarm. Wendy's blade pierces his back, like the upper back near the vocal cords.
Oof. Brutal.
And
Brutal,
the
but then again, you know, we were trying to we just want to know what's going on, man. No need to be like that.
Yeah. Oh, that worked out nicely, and I know now that I'll actually take the shield out. Just so I
to
know
remind
that
yourself that it's there, yeah. Roger Twtich is of course correct. Famously, the Draganescu guards are hired and then retire on a very short cycle. So they're almost always about 3 days out from retirement. Despite being probably immortal vampires, the Draganescus love to employ people for as short a time as possible. Excuse me.
Okay.
All right.
Now I don't have to worry about the astral horrors that mean that I have to keep moving, or my whole discard pile going away.
Which that's the one that's really that's quite something, I think, because I feel like Abandoned Alone has hit you every game up to now, so
yeah,
nice that it doesn't this time.
Well, it paid itself for once. Short supply at least.
Good job, short supply. Well, we are short on supplies being in here, I suppose.
Yeah.
There are no ready enemies, thanks to Wendy, so we can go ahead and upkeep. Good.
You're late to the party.
Little late. We go to 1 out of 5 doom. Rex, in the largest library he's ever seen, hoping to maybe find some family secrets. We'll see. And some more information, of course. Oh, sorry, I should have said Crosshair. We didn't decide on a lead investigator. I know Rex was last time.
Yeah.
But
I think it's Rex still, because he's all about figuring this stuff out. Wendy's just along for the ride, as it were.
Yeah, that's it. Well, yeah, and at some point, Wendy will probably have to confront, like, the family of blood cultists, and then she'll probably be in charge. But for now, Rex is rushing off into danger, as you do. Let's go ahead and draw our first encounter card of the game. That doesn't look good. A door... Oh, nope, sorry. Nope, never mind. Rosalia Draganescu. I'm not going to say what happens because I'll read it first. It says spawn baths. If baths is not revealed, this card gains surge. So I will continue to read it, but it does not spawn. There's a parlay on her. Exile an ally asset in your hand or play area. Discard a blood from an asset you control. Choose one, and then you... Wow, you get to do some cool stuff. Whoa. So talking to Rosalia, not so bad. Unfortunately... Well, she's in the baths, but we don't know where the baths are. So this card gains surge. Yeah?
Doesn't the card spawn still?
It says spawn baths, specifically, and if baths is not revealed, this card gains surge. Oh, I see what you're... No, because, yeah. It doesn't say, like, baths if able or something like that.
Yeah, I was just curious on... Oh, right.
Very nice.
If a card spawn trigger isn't met, the card doesn't spawn.
There's a few...
I think we had this. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
no,
it's a shame. Rex was trying to sneak a peek at Rosalia at the paths, apparently.
Well, and knowing Rex's track record with women. I don't think she'd be long for this world either, to be honest.
Mm.
But let's go ahead and surge into something interesting. Vladimir Draganescu, also someone he's hoping to peek at. It's got the same text on it. He spawns at the salon. If the salon is not revealed, it gains... I'm really sorry to put all these guys in the bin. I really want to see them. Oh, man, that sucks.
Yeah.
What the hell? Oh, sorry, Vladimir. Oh, man. Bye. There we go. That's got... Oh, hang on.
There
Each
we
investigator
go.
with one or more non-weakness treachery cards in their threat area takes a direct damage. If no damage was dealt by this effect, this card gains surge.
I only have hidden things.
Okay. They're all at Vampire Con. Well, exactly, Roger Twy. They're all gone, right? Like, they're not there. So I think this card gains surge because no damage was dealt. Because nobody has any non-weakness treachery cards, right?
Yep.
I'll let you draw one eventually, Crosshair. There we go.
I'm sure.
The Draganescu Secret Keeper. Occultist, a servant, 2/1/3. Spawns at the nearest empty location, so I can choose a location near me that is empty. Forced.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah.
the thing is that we don't have empty or can they spawn at a unrevealed location?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's okay at least. Oh, because otherwise we've got 2 revealed locations, neither of which are empty. That's a good point. But yeah. Okay. Forced. When the alarm level increases, place a doom on the Secret Keeper. So as more and more people learn that we have infiltrated the place, she's going to, I don't know, maybe like those enemies in BioShock, start to scream or something. And then she has an action on her. If the Draganescu Sanctum is in play, I don't think it is, evade, test agility 3. If you succeed, move yourself and the Secret Keeper to a location that's adjacent to the Sanctum. Remember that you know the unsealing ritual.
Might actually be a good thing.
Yes, I think so too. Having her in play means that she's going to accumulate doom as the alarm goes up, which sucks, but hopefully the alarm won't go up too much. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if.
I am going to put her somewhere where I don't want to go. So I think I'm going to put her in the upstairs. That makes sense. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. So Rex has got the sense that there's lots of people here, but yeah, she's not good at keeping the secrets at all. She's just screaming up there.
Actually, she has the hairstyle of Wednesday Addams.
Oh shit! Do you think this is just Wendy, but like from a different timeline or something?
Yeah, but Wendy isn't Wednesday.
No, of course not. I just mean like if Wendy was in a parallel reality where she was called Wednesday, and
yeah,
you know what I
they're
mean?
possibly related.
Right,
So...
but possibly related. Oh my god, actually, yeah, the Draganescus probably are distantly related to the Addamses.
I actually said on scenario 1 that the Draganescu are probably related to Wendy's family somehow.
Pow, pow, pow. Oh. Here we are. We call that emergent narrative.
Or a coincidence.
Yeah, or just a coincidence. I don't know. Anyway, that's me. I finally drawn a card that doesn't have Surge on it, so I'll pass the turn to you. Or I'll pass the Mythos to you.
Yeah, let's meet the rest of the Draganescu family.
Yeah, basically.
Slip up. Slipe up.
Oh, Slipe.
Slipe up. A plunder. Test agility 4. If you fail, you must discard the asset you control with the highest printed cost or raise the alarm level by 1. The alarm would be going up because I am not discarding my heroic blade.
At least they gave you a choice. You know what I mean? But I agree with you. That's
yeah.
Like not happen. But maybe Wendy can catch the vase before it shatters on the ground. Who knows?
Yeah, 4 on 4. That's doable. -1. Do I have something that I could throw away? Basically, those are both expensive. But it's also 4-on-4, so I don't really want to throw away a card on this kind of a test. Because I'd have to get Elder Signs, Skulls. Well, there's 6 tokens, basically.
Yeah, 6 out of 16 or 6 out of, 17.
Yeah.
It's a third, but I hear you, it's not half, you know?
Yeah, I guess we're raising the alarm.
Yeah, sad.
Yeah. Due to happen. Oh well.
So skulls go down to -1s, and the alarm goes up, which means somewhere upstairs there is a young woman, blindfolded in a dark room, who starts to sense the approach of invaders.
Oh, right, I forgot about the doom. Well, it's still...
I mean, you can go get her.
probably
Like,
would.
I mean, we can kill her, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if we should, but like,
I'm
we could.
I'm sure there's more secret keepers around.
Yeah, probably. Oh god. Okay, we're back around. It's the investigation phase. Do you have a sense of what you want to do, or should Rex maybe learn some family secrets and try to get some more clues?
I have a pretty clear plan,
All right.
so I can go first.
Go for it.
But first, now that I remember, bank job would be like really good right now. Taking it would be 1 resource.
But then you could net 6 after 2 actions. So I guess it would be 5 after paying 1.
Yeah. It's actually really good because I have some expensive cards, but that means that's my whole turn.
Mm-hmm. And that's the question is, does Wendy want to try to rob
Or I can keep bank job in my hand for later and maybe get the fence out.
Very nice. Actually, very nice. Yeah. That
Yeah.
could be really good.
I'm gonna... Yeah, let's take bank job. At first it's skill icons and throwaways, so... Okay. First action, get a resource. Second action, get a thermos out. Third action, take some soup.
Okay.
And as we know, thermos soup is somewhat alcoholic, usually.
Yeah, no doubt. So this takes you down to 0 resources, though, is my only kind of question for you. Is that okay, given what you have in hand and all that? Okay. Great.
Yep. Has to be, basically. Because I don't want to be 3 away from death.
Mm-hmm. Fair play. Fair play. Okay. Well, in that case, I mean, I don't think Rex is in a position to go and, handle the Keeper. I would love some more secrets and things. I feel like our objective is to find secrets, right? And this Draganescu library has a double action to read the Veneration of Uvhash family secret, which I think I'm going to do, and then maybe I'll play a card, or maybe I'll try to get some, I don't know, something. I'm going to double action here. Rex continues to hunt around in the library, reading as many tomes as he can. Most of them are, of course, in languages that he does not speak, but the odd tome is in English, a history written about the Draganescus. I am looking for a family secret called the Veneration of Uvhash. I'm trying not to read all of these. Oop. Family secret. The Draganescu library is extensive and includes tomes much older than one would expect. There is more in the library, though, than ancient plays, novels, and historical accounts. Occult tomes, long forgotten by civilized society, line the shelves, including Culte des Goules, the Relia text, and the confessions of the mad monk Clitanus. I should have said Clithanus. Oh, that's worse. Is it worse? I think it's a filthy name either way, and that mad monk should feel very bad about himself. Sorry. Okay. There is even a copy of the Solano fragments, compiled and translated by Laban Shrewsbury himself. Prominently displayed in a dedicated alcove is a crimson-bound folio that, of course, Rex just immediately goes into. The blood rituals of Rilkos. Figures have been scrawled in black ink on a stack of paper near the tome. The ink looks fresh. Unfortunately, you can't read the text or the notes, but the diagrams indicate some kind of gate or portal. Gain 1 clue from the supply. Sweet. Put this card in the victory display.
The Mad Monk used to be called Clithouse.
Very good. 100% that's correct. Uvhashmate. What else do I want to say? It's got power 0. Oh, hi, Alex is a cat. Welcome to Doomed. Wonderful to have you with us. I am joined today by the Crosshair.
Hello. Roger Troy doing a Rammstein reference.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Which we love around these places. Rex.
I haven't listened to Rammstein in a while.
I also haven't, actually. Perhaps it's a Rammstein kind of day. The Draganescu library still has many tomes and secrets for Rex to find. The question is, what do I want to do with my last action? I think I want to get ready to start investigating, so I'm going to play some research notes. Obviously, Rex is trying to, take notes on everything he can find. The blood magic of Rilkos. Where does he know that name, Rilkos, from? ... Okay, and that's my turn.
Quite the typical scenario start for Arkham. 2 turns doing nothing.
Well, hey, whoa,
Yeah.
hang on. What do you mean nothing?
Yeah.
We got a sword out, we got a thermos, we got some notes. ...
Yeah, we killed a guy.
We killed a guy. Yeah, tons. Oh, Alex is a cat. What did you buy? Or did you literally buy like a flamethrower and then burn your wallet? Or something?
And please tell me it's a life-size model of some kind of game character.
Oh, come on. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, it's a Master Chief. Life-size Master Chief or whatever. Oh, boy. Okay. Enemy phase. The Secret Keeper does not hunt, which brings us to upkeep, which will hopefully draw me into something good.
I drew something good.
Could be very nice. Okay. All right. We are at 2 out of 5 doom, but of course, currently 3, in fact, because of the Secret Keeper. Perhaps she will have to keep her secrets in some other way as we draw encounter cards. Rex still hunting for mysteries, family secrets, clues in the library.
How about Surge?
But first, he has to draw some attention. He has been trying to make notes in the library itself, so I'm putting this into play in my threat area. While it is in your threat area, enemies at your location lose aloof. But I can discard cards with 3 or more with a combined... discard cards with combined skill icons of 3 or more. Okay, so I have to discard 3 icons from my hand to get rid of this.
Yeah, and it's a fast one, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So before someone aloof enters my location, I could get rid of it, and then they would... I'm no longer drawing attention.
Yeah, I would probably do that before drawing the next encounter card.
I think so too, yeah. I'm trying to figure out what the best order of operations is here for that. And I'll also just say here, Alex is a cat. That sounds absolutely a dope. So is it from... So, Keeper's Handbook, Investigator's Handbook, The Grand Grimoire of Cthulhu Mythos Magic, and The Field Guide to Lovecraftian Horrors, which is amazing. Is this all for Call of Cthulhu, which I've never played, and I can't believe I've never played? I presume so. Let us know in the chat.
I would assume so.
Oof. That's a lot of wallet.
Oh. That's a lot of quality, yeah. Boon of Uvhash. Revelation, take 1 damage. Well, fuck.
All right then.
Screw you too. Put a resource from the supply on a troll enemy in play and a doom on a cultist enemy in play. Oh, crap. If no resources or doom were placed, discard cards from the encounter deck until a troll or cultist enemy is revealed and spawned. Well, we do have a cultist. So, is it a troll? Nope. So,
just a doom.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Okay.
the boon of
1
Uvhash
damage.
perhaps is no boon for you, but it's a boon for someone.
Yeah, it's more of a boom of Uvhash.
Exactly.
I guess I have my turn set then.
Sorry, Wendy.
Someone has. Yeah, someone has to go.
Correct. Correct. In which case, we're back around to the investigation phase.
I do the honors.
Yeah, you want to do that, or? Whee!
Let's leave the last action. Wendy walks into the Grand Library, wipes away the blood on her plate, like, you didn't quite finish the card off, and
I wasn't
anyway,
trying to...
it's dealt with, and
Okay.
continues upstairs because he has a hunch that there's somebody doing something that they shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, or maybe she smelled.
This is the
pressure.
secret that this woman is keeping, I guess.
Yeah, Wendy smelled the fresh smell of gold or blood.
Or blood.
So this is the Draganescu treasury. Because of course Wendy would find the treasury.
Right away.
2 clues, 3 shroud. Action: open the safe. Test agility 7. If you control the jewel adorned key, this test is automatically successful. I should have taken that key. God damn it.
We gave it to the library or the university, I think, right?
Yeah, that's what philanthropy gets you.
Not money, that's for sure. Yeah.
If you succeed, gain 6 resources distributed among investigators at this location. As you wish, draw and read a family secret card of your choice, and discover the crown that was stolen from the Conrad von Sniper auction. Take control of the set-aside crown of command. Group limit once per game. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stab someone who's standing in my way.
Before you do that, I just want to point out a couple quick things. One is the Underworld Market, and the other is indeed the alarm level, as you were checking. And I'll also just say to Alex, that's pretty cool. I like that you have a little cubby, but now you've got a whole bunch more to add to it, which is so great. I love that.
Yeah, I forgot about the market because I wasn't gonna do anything.
Right. Yeah, you were excited to go and... I mean, I'm excited to go and see how this goes as well.
But yeah, if Wendy takes a moment to talk with this young lady, we will advance.
Yes. If the alarm level increases, well, it won't advance the agenda this right away, but it'll have extra doom on her. Yeah, but it'll also increase the alarm level, which is maybe not so good.
No, I mean that if the secret keeper leaves after your turn, we advance the...
Yes, the agenda. Right. Yeah.
If I stab her, or rather reveal her secrets to the world or the floor, we take 1 alarm.
Yes, and the forced effect on the alarm story card as well. When you enter a location with a ready, non-weakness enemy, discard a clue or raise the alarm level by 1, because of course you've discovered her, or she's discovered you, I guess, blindfolded or not.
Yeah,
she's ready.
I'll discard a clue.
Okay, I'll try to get you some more.
That's easy. But The thing is, I guess we're raising the alarm because I don't think we want to advance this fast.
No, but you... Sorry. What?
I'm gonna kill her.
Yeah. That doesn't... Oh! That's the other forced effect. When you attack a non-weakness enemy, you either discard a clue or raise the alarm level by 1. Yeah, so you're right, because you could evade, but then we would advance the agenda. So I guess we have to raise the alarm level by 1. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I meant, that either we wait and advance, or we raise the alarm level, so...
That's really
But
annoying.
it's only 1 currently.
Yes. About to go to 2.
Yeah, because I think that 2 turns on an agenda is better than 1 alarm level.
I would agree with that. So I'll put a clue on the scenario card to represent that the alarm has gone up to 2. The secret keeper maybe knows something.
Well, if I stab her.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes.
Because I might fail.
Well, it's when you attack. I don't even know if it's when you deal damage.
Oh, right. That's true.
I mean, it sucks. I think that really sucks, and I guess part of this Draganescu Castle adventure is going to be managing, like, do we actually want to go and deal with her, or do we want to just get out of there, you know? So.
Yeah, this copycat needs to go, so... 2 against
I'm the
5.
only one with dark hair and pigtails around here.
Yeah. Or rather, Wendy might persuade her to leave the house. Like, it's about to get messy over here, so how about you go visit the donut dog? There's a dog in town you might want to adopt.
He's I mean, he needs a new home. Lots of space here.
So yeah, 2 on 5. -3. Fine.
Ta-da!
That is a success, so Doom goes away and the secret keeper goes find a dog in town, I guess.
Delightful. That's it. She's just run off to go and do that, which I appreciate.
Yeah. First Rex hears a stabbing sound from the entryway, like a muffled scream, then a vase breaking, then Wendy walks out, wiping the blood, walks back upstairs, and then some other girl runs outside of the house.
Oh God, where did she...
What are you doing, Wendy?
Wendy!
It's fine.
Okay. In fact, actually, maybe I should come and check on you. I'm looking at that delicious open the safe, and I'm trying to think if there's some way I can help. And I think there is, if I'm there.
I should also be good, because I do have stuff.
Yes. No, which is good, for sure. I'm gonna... I think it'll... All will be revealed in time here. I am gonna come up to the treasury, only because I want to mostly do this. He's going to follow Wendy up and seize the massive golden, I guess, safe up here. He lets out a low whistle and kind of looks to Wendy like, oh, I wonder what they're hiding in there. I wonder what they're hiding from the world.
I'm about to find out.
My second action is going to be to seek some answers, which is investigating my location, and if I succeed, instead of discovering a clue here, I can discover 2 clues from among my location and connecting locations. So I'm investigating at 4 to 3. But I'll make it 5 with this deduction. Let's
makes the library easier after all.
Exactly. There might be secrets in here that sort of provide some insight into how to read the books downstairs. Let's go 5 to 3. Wow, that is very nice. Okay, so a +1. This is... So I will discover a clue at my location from deduction, another clue at my location from Rex Murphy, and 2 clues from the library. I think I'm reading that right. Which and then That's a lot of clues. And then, last action, I'm going to share some of those clues. Share a plan. Give any number of your clues to investigators at your location, which I think I will. What do you want? 3, 4? I don't know.
Couple in case of the I need to stab someone.
Yeah. So actually, I think have 4 because I'll probably get more clues, right? I think
that's likely because I have a feeling Wendy is gonna spend some time at this safe.
Well, I'm really hoping I can assist with that in some way.
It's gonna take a couple of turns.
Okay, well, so I guess what I am suggesting is that I can, when you're ready, I can commit a card to that test, which will make it more likely to succeed. Obviously, that's how committing works. But just let me know when and where, I suppose.
No, if I just get stuff going, I should be good.
Yep. That makes sense. Let us then move on. So Rex can't, of course, get into the safe on his own. He's no thief. He's no safecracker. But the location of the treasury, immediately above the library, indicates to him that there is perhaps hidden within the treasury additional materials that the family cannot keep on public display. And those are some of the answers that he's been seeking as to the makeup of the estate itself. No ready enemies, which means we can go to upkeep. Pretty good. I'm also going to take my free trigger now to discard drawing attention. What do I want to get rid of? I think I want to get rid of... sorry, buddy. Malison and burning the midnight oil. So, Rex was drawing attention in the library, but now, having managed the Oath Keeper or the Secret Keeper upstairs, perhaps he is no longer. Good?
Seems good.
Good. Gouda, indeed. We go to 3 out of 5 Doom. Here at the Treasury, Rex is itching to keep moving on, finding more information out. He's also very curious as to what's in the safe. Let's see what we can find. Oh god. Reaching out to touch the safe. His hand burns and he quickly pulls it away. Place a number of curse tokens in the chaos bag equal to the current alarm level. Then, if there are no curse tokens remaining, because there's only 10, take 2 horror. But that's okay. But we do put 2 curses in the bag. I'm so sorry. I'll try to get those.
Yeah, Wendy is like cracking her fingers, ready to open the safe, and Rex walks in. Like,
no! I don't want you here, Rex. I don't want you here.
Let's see what else Rex brings around, because we're blaming everything on Rex today.
Oh, yeah. Surprise!
Surprise! Blunder again. Oppa! Or O'Prior.
O'Prior. It's a surprise, I guess. Surprise.
Prior, yeah. Oh, it's a birthday party.
Yay!
Test agility X, where X is the current alarm level, minimum 1. If you fail, choose the nearest guard enemy. If the chosen enemy is at your location, it attacks you. Otherwise, move it to your location. If there are no such enemies in place, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a guard enemy and spawn it at your location. Then shuffle the encounter deck.
Okay.
So, agility 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Yeah.
Exactly. Currently 2. I can see now how the alarm level going up would make a lot of things much harder.
Yeah, but this... Let's knock on wood, but this should be fine.
Oh, yeah. Okay, great. Phew.
Yeah, that's fine.
The surprise was
surprise!
Rex, of course. Oh, thank God. Oh, Rex,
Yeah.
you.
God damn.
Phew.
Did I just open this safe? But Crosshare, are you gonna do that with 4 agility in 1 turn? Yes.
Okay. I'm really excited to open the safe, but may I suggest we take a short break for me to refill my drink and plug in my car and all of those things? Do you mind, Crosshair?
Go to the toilet and all that stuff.
All the things that we have to do.
Yeah.
Good.
5 minutes. Back
all right.
soon.
All of the places. Folks watching Doomed at home, very exciting to see what is in the Draganescu safe. We're going to see if Rex and Wendy manage to accomplish it. We're going to be back on Doomed in just a couple of minutes. Well. Welcome back to Doomed, gossipers. Gossipy chat. Not so solo playthroughs through Arkham Horror, the card game, with a focus on roleplay and storytelling. I am, pear eater that I am, joined today by the Crosshair.
Hello.
That's pretty good gossip, honestly, Crosshair. I didn't even know that about myself, to be honest.
Yeah, you should try it.
I definitely should. I do love a juicy fruit on a hot day. Gross. No, that's only gross because I said it was gross. It's not actually gross. Hi,
it's
Autumn,
like quote. Yeah.
Ad quote. Ad quote.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gross. No, it's only gross because I said it was gross. Oh boy. All right. 3 out of 5 Doom.
Gosh.
Got clues. There it is. Mmm. Yum. Oh my god.
Things are only dirty if you quote them.
True. Yeah, true on Twitch anyway.
Yeah.
Definitely. I have a bit of samosa in my teeth. Okay, we got it. We're back. Rex and Wendy have infiltrated the Draganescu castle. I think Rex managing to evade the guard who brought them in, which Wendy then went and finished off and dealt with, has been very exciting. Rex found his way to the library where he learned a bit about the Draganescu's family's veneration of a thing called Uvhash, the blood rituals of Rilkos. He's managed to find some clues by seeking answers, and has now joined Wendy up in a room that contains a large golden safe. And that's where we're at.
Yeah, I was just thinking that I forgot that Jureric only affects abilities on if the item has an action on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're jury rigging your, I don't know, your lockpicks to work better, or your shovel to dig faster. That doesn't make sense.
Or a heroic blade.
Or your blade to stab stabbier. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty good.
But yeah, I still do have a blah.
Excellent. And as mentioned, if it would be of value, I do. Rex, I know he's cursed, but he can help. I promise.
Yeah. The thing is that I'm thinking of going pretty much all out on this because it's pretty big, and we know Arkham, so there's going to be stuff happening. So
okay, so hold on to your butts, everybody.
Yeah, so I'll just check these, even if I'm not gonna take either of them.
Tragic.
Because I need my resources.
I need this money for some reason.
First, let's get a chalice of blood out. And it comes with a blood charge.
Wow.
So...
Well, this one comes with... I feel like it resonates almost with the power of the Draganescu castle. Something maybe in the treasury is resonating with it, hence why it's got some blood in it.
Yeah. Oh, right. It's 2 resources. Let's pay for it also.
That's a good one.
It's gonna be saved for that one. I wish I had my card or track shoes out for this, but
Yeah.
let's just... Wendy's gonna take the Chalice of Blood. And, well, it's the Draganescu, they like this stuff, so this door mechanism must open with blood, so...
Oh, it must open with blood. Yeah, that's fair.
So, pouring a bit of blood on the door handle system and trying it. So that puts me up to 6.
You get +1 skill value for every 2 power you have. 7 even, I think, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power. One skill value for every 2 power you have. Yeah. Round it up.
Oh, right.
Hey.
I forgot that Chalice of Blood has power on it as well. So yeah, 5. So
about to be just a chalice, but you know.
So that's 7 on 7 currently.
Okay.
I'm gonna put stealth into this.
Mm-hmm. As you would, trying to open a safe. Makes sense.
Yeah. So that's 8 on 7 currently. But I don't want to... I'm also gonna put... I'll take that into it, so... Let's see which one... Yeah. It's the only event I can put. Just in case I get Wendy's locket, so I want to make sure that...
Yeah. I like that.
So that's 9 against 7 currently.
And just as a little bit of assistance, perhaps, Rex has the heat coming off of the safe. He's no scientist, but he's analyzed it and realized there must be points that you can touch on the safe door, as you say, perhaps open with blood, that will allow for it to open.
Does analysis text trigger for the other investigator?
Yeah, after reveal. Okay, this is a good question because it's the use of you, I think, that's confusing. But after revealing a chaos token for this skill test, the one you're about to perform, you, which I think is me because I'm the one committing it, may place one of your clues on your location to cancel it, return it, and reveal a new one. I think, yeah, I will quickly just check that because I think that's important.
Yeah, I'm wondering if committing cards also triggers the cards.
Sorry, what do you mean if it like if it works when I commit it to you, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we haven't really done this committing to other people's tests that much, so.
Well,
but I guess it's just like committing to your own test. So.
Yeah, I think the ruling I'm thinking of is like when you commit perception to someone else's test. This is like a skill from the core set. It says if this test is successful, draw a card. But it's the person who committed it who draws the card, not the person who does it. So I think you here still I guess I should actually look up the word you in the rules. Isn't that crazy? And let's get some more music on for this very dramatic thing that we're about to attempt. When resolving an ability... you refers to... Okay, hang on. Yeah, any other... So, an instance of you that does not fall into the above categories refers to the investigator who controls the card or who is currently interacting with the card. I feel like... Yeah, please come at me in the comments of the YouTube video if I'm wrong.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if I succeed on the 10 against 7 anyway, so...
Hi, RJ Cody. Welcome to Doomed. Wonderful to have you with us. I am joined today by the Crosshair, who is just about to break into a sick-ass safe. I hope.
Hi. As I do.
As you do.
Yeah, 7 on 10. Let's just go for it then.
Go for it.
Oh,
Well.
yes.
Well then.
Well then. Yeah, that's the +0, so 7 against 10. I think I succeed.
I think you're good. Yeah, that honestly incredible.
Could have done it raw, basically.
I mean, we didn't know that was going to happen though, so it's better safe than sorry. It's good though.
Yeah, blood flows into the mechanism and the runes on the lock, and it begins to creak and crack and slowly open, like, well, open blood magic, I guess.
Mm-hmm. There's some part of the door that's like hot enough to have burned Rex's hand, and it sort of boils the blood, and like that horrible smell of blood is in the air now as well, I think.
Reminds me of my grandma's cooking.
Rex is concerned, but doesn't say anything.
Alrighty. Gain 6 resources distributed among 3 investigators. So, how many do you want?
I mean, I have $6 already for myself, and I don't have that much to play, so I could take one, but I don't really need one.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a bank job at some point anyway, so.
Oh, lovely.
5 is enough, so.
I could take
one.
Oh, thank you. Very kind.
Then, draw and read a family secret card of your choice.
Whoa. I mean, we don't know what they are, so the question is, I guess maybe one with the title that seems the most appropriate, if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the title and perhaps the rewards.
Yeah, that would make sense too. Because, yeah, of your choice. Pretty dope. And I will take out a card that is referenced here as well, and I won't look at it, but I will see that it exists.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Okie doke.
You can read it.
Thank you, I will. This is, of course, the secrets contained in the safe. Life everlasting. Among the occult, blood is understood to be a catalyst for extraordinary power. At a desperate time, lost to centuries past, Andrei Draganescu called upon powers he did not understand. He directed that power to defeat his Turkish enemies. He used it to return life to a wounded Hungarian prince. He became a lord among men. Not sated by his victory, he continued exploring the eldritch mysteries of Uvhash. Andrei Draganescu studied the power and vitality of lifeblood and discovered how to consume the life of others to extend his own. He fashioned, a cursed grail and drank deep of his enemy's blood. Rex is reading the text and he's just like, wait, and it turns around to look at the chalice. When he returned to his keep and fathered a family, he partook of blood from those closer to home and gave the gift of immortality to his family. Gain 1 clue from the supply. Put this card in the victory display. Power 0.
Cool. And we...
Rex didn't, I guess, realize that this seemingly unassuming cup, goblet, chalice, whatever, was perhaps the key all along. Oh, and the last thing, of course, Crosshair is... I don't know if it says may or must. What does it say on the card? Yeah, there's one more thing.
Oh, right. Conrad von Sniper's crown. Crown of command. Yes, thank you.
Which I put right there just so you can have it if you want it.
Oh, let's see what it is. Crown of command, power 1. Yes, thank you.
Exactly.
Item, clothing, headwear, relic. You have 2 additional ally slots, limit 1 headwear per investigator. After you play a companion asset, draw 1 card and gain 1 resource. Well, the thing here is that I don't have companions, but I can't also give this to you.
Correct. Also, my companion is dead.
No, oh, right, yeah.
My companions died in that horrible dreamscape. Sorry, didn't
But
die.
yeah.
They just came out somewhere else, presumably.
Wendy holding a plate in one hand and a cup of blood in other puts on a crown like, well, it fits.
Rex is starting to think that perhaps Wednesday, sorry, I don't know why that came out of my mouth. Why that Wendy is perhaps more related to the Draganescus than she might otherwise think.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Quite possibly.
And as a last action, because I have an action, by looking so regal in the crown of command and with a sacred blade and a cup chalice, she puts on her tracksuit.
Just ready to run, just ready to get out of there.
Yeah.
That's great, actually. That's very good. Okay, +1 agility, and of course it has the ability to run you through locations, no bad thing. All right, well, Rexy Poo, I would love the clues off of this library to see what the purifying flame is, but I only have 4 intellect, so I'm not sure how likely it is. I might keep exploring as well. The first thing that's important here is Rex's press pass normally gets him into places that he otherwise wouldn't be allowed into if he was just a normal everyday guy. Here, it has no intrinsic value, but it gives him the confidence to find what he needs. I'm going to... And it kind of represents some of his instinct as well, as a reporter. Oh, sorry. Let's also... I'm just going to check the objective here, because I'd forgotten. Search the Draganescu residence. When there are 3 family secrets, we can spend 6 clues to advance. We currently have 7 clues and 2 family secrets. I'm going to go and open up more rooms to see if there are other people taking baths or enjoying their salon or whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you gonna jinx it and say that things are going well?
I'm not going to say that. I have learned my goddamn lesson. I'm gonna move into this room here in the upper level and reveal the Imperial Suite. God damn it. So after Imperial Suite is revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a cultist enemy, spawn it here, shuffle the encounter deck. Action, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a cultist and spawn it here, shuffle the encounter deck. Group limit once per game. So he can go and get cultist. Aha! Aha!
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, the secret keeper here is what we're thinking, I think, right? This,
Yeah, when it's time for it, I think.
I'm just gonna look as well. The lady and the gentleman from before are alto cultists. Because the forced effect here says, spawn it here. And these guys say, spawn elsewhere. But that's... Yeah, this says spawn it here, so I feel like I can get one of them from the Imperial Suite. Are these guys good to have, though? Okay.
Yeah, it's a bad enemy, but also...
Yeah. Forced when you enter a location with a ready non-weakness enemy. Well, I've entered the location, so they don't necessarily get alarmed right away. What do they do here?
Both of them can on here.
Yeah.
Because the Imperial Suite says that spawn it here, so...
I'm trying to think if I can... I probably can't pass the test. Well, okay, so I can't do Rosalia's parlay. And I probably can't pass the test on Vladimir, which is too bad because I feel like that's what I should be.
I can, if you leave the ability in the Imperial Suite and I get blood on my chalice, then I can draw Rosalia with the ability.
How do you get blood on the chalice? Sorry, let me ask that question without laughing. How do you get blood on the chalice?
Putting blood in it, of course.
Oh, of course. Oh.
siphon.
Interesting.
So I need to take a damage, but if you don't... Oh, right, the thing made you spawn someone, so...
Nice. So I am going to take her. Crosshare, I'm going to remind myself how Siphon works, because I think this might actually be even better. So after one or more damage is dealt to an investigator or ally, that investigator resolves the Siphon effect on all cards at their location. Then, each other investigator at the same location resolves the Siphon effect on cards in their threat and play area. Okay. So
Yeah.
in fact, yeah, you don't even need to be the one who siphons for it to work, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah,
It's filthy
yeah.
round 20.
But the thing is that Chalice of Blood exhausts when it fills up with blood.
Damn. So you'll have to...
So it
Okay. Well, that's too bad for me.
takes a bit of time.
Well, it's okay. Rex finds his way into a room down the hall. The Imperial Suite, perhaps the master bedroom. It looks empty, cold, and yet there is some light on, and he sort of starts to move towards maybe the bathroom, where he's maybe hoping to find some, I don't know, some identifying information, when a cold voice stops him. What are you doing here? Rosalia Draganescu stops, and Rex turns very slowly and goes to try to maybe distract her. I'm going to try to evade her, basically, is what's going to happen. And I'm going to commit the only card I have in my hand, which is a Take Heart. Perhaps if he can put her off her guard, she won't immediately attack him. I'm testing it 3-3, but if I fail, 2 cards, 2 resources.
And you can also draw a star and fail it automatically, so...
Oh my god, and then just fill my hand up. Let's do it. I'm going to draw a star. No, I did not. That's okay. It is a skull, though, which is a fail. So, Rosalia is still suspicious, but I do draw 2 cards and get 2 resources. Yes.
Isn't skull -2?
Yes.
And... Oh, right, but that doesn't have any icons.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like I feel like it's evergreen for Rex because he's always failing stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. So, she kind of casually puts a hand on the door to her room and closes it, and turns around, folds her arms. She is beautiful in a way that Rex is very off-putting. She's beautiful in a cold, almost ethereal way. That's my turn. Oh, right, and of course your turn was cracking open the safe. Sick!
Yeah.
Which means in the enemy phase, she suddenly bares her teeth and leaps on Rex, scratching at his face. I will take 1 damage and 1 horror, and I will trigger any siphon effects on me, which I don't have.
Yeah.
That's okay.
If I was there, then different story, but...
But let's upkeep, and I'm hoping maybe I can do something with this. Darn, too bad. Go to 4 out of 5 Doom. As a reminder, we are still looking to infiltrate the castle. The alarm has started to creep up as some of the residents know that we're here. This Rosalia Draganescu, in particular, is trying to perhaps kill Rex. The forced effects are still in effect here when you enter a location. You have to discard a clue or raise the alarm level. When you attack a non-weakness enemy, and it's ready, you have to discard a clue or raise the alarm level. However, let us see what Rex draws. A servant. An aloof servant. 1/1/3. Forced, when this card attacks, raise the alarm level by 1. This is obviously Rosalia's lady-in-waiting, who's just around the corner kind of making the bed. Action, if there is at least 1 family secret in the victory display, and there are no other ready enemies at this location, parlay test will 3. If the mystic compass is in play, this automatically succeeds. If you succeed, remember you have learned the location of the Draganescu sanctum. It's too bad, but she has not come to the assistance of her mistress yet.
Let's see if the vault holds any other secrets. Hemophobia. Well, there's a lot of blood going around. Put hemophobia into play in your threat area. Siphon, take 1 horror, once per phase. Test willpower 3. This test gets -1 difficulty for each point of power in the victor display. If you succeed, discard hemophobia. We don't have power in the
Just
victory display
0
yet.
powers right now. Yeah, tragically.
Yeah. But that's fine. Just more siphon for the siphon god.
Siphon for the siphon gods.
If you enter a location with a non-weakness enemy, alarm.
Yes, discard a clue or raise the alarm level. It doesn't say for each enemy, though, at least, which I think makes sense, because otherwise that would be pretty bad.
Yeah, so basically Wendy can't come in there if... Well, it will be an alarm raise anyway, because the servant is there.
Well, or discard a clue to avoid raising the alarm, yeah. Which you have a bunch of, right?
Right.
A bunch now, which is no bad thing.
Because basically I was thinking, come in, take Rosalia away from Rex, then just take a damage on the enemy turn, and then use the Chalice of Blood to get her into the victor display.
Yeah, I like that a lot. That would give you an action before you come in here if you need another setup or another thing that you want to do.
Yeah, because it's move, engage. So...
Which Rex
I could
appreciates. Saludos.
Yeah. I could also do a bank job, but I think I'm gonna lay out Wendy's amulet.
Yeah.
Because that's gonna be good. Well, first off, I could play, I'll take that at any time currently, so...
Which is, I mean, and there seem to be a lot of humanoid enemies around, so if you end up evading one, that'll be good.
Yeah. There's the siphon effect of hemophobia as well, but that's not too much currently. So Wendy is just gonna try to walk into the Imperial Suite, notices it's locked, and does the only sensible thing, jams the Blessed Blade into the lock place and kicks the door open, basically.
Ah.
Sees Rex,
tussling on the ground.
wrestling with a somewhat dressed lady of the house.
Oh, rats.
With a servant in the corner also watching, like, of course.
How does he keep
So
doing
I'm
this?
gonna pay the clue to not trigger the alarm raising.
Great.
And then I'm gonna use my last action to just... Wendy basically grabs the lady by the back of her clothes, like, okay, come on. Leave the little guy alone, he doesn't know better.
Little guy! That's fair. Fair play. Rex just mouths the word, like, thank you, and I think he's probably going to take off. Get the hell out of here. Or am I going to try to get these, I don't know, 4 shroud. Sigh.
I could have also tried to... Can I evade someone that's engaged with you?
No.
Ah.
Tragic. But next turn, you could she can be parlayed with even if she's evaded. So that might be something to do potentially.
Yeah, because it might be a cheaper asset.
Yeah, which I mean, we all know how many assets Wendy loves to have. I think. Oh, hi, Osab. Were you expecting more expressions of horror than usual? Oh, did I? Osab, I'm just gonna look at the announcement thing. No. All right. Oh, did I not? No, I made the event, I think, as well. Oh, good. Face cam wound. Oh, shit! Oh my god, Crosshair, I haven't put the... Oh my god, thanks, Osab. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. What an embarrassing streamer mistake. I've been on the full face cam for the whole round. Since I came back from the washroom.
Show the maid and show Rosalia and...
Thumbs up.
Yeah,
thanks, Osab.
That's about... Yeah.
It is a little
It's a
scary,
nice radio
Osab.
show.
Yeah, it's a lovely radio show. Oh my god. I will... for people on the VOD... Oh my god. Anyway, whatever. You're probably screaming. Yes, we have here in the Imperial Suite, Rex was tussling with the lady of the house, Rosalia Draganescu, who Wendy has, as you mentioned, jammed a sword in a door to come in and manage her. Her lady-in-waiting is here as well. Rex is going to make sure... Oh, yes?
Also, if you had it on facecam when you came back, people didn't see the Crown of Command, they didn't see the Imperial Suite, and they didn't see the Life Everlasting.
Oh my god, yeah, did we...
We came back before we opened the safe.
That is absolutely devastating. Thank you, Osab, for letting me know. Oh my god. I mean, I should just be checking. Let's have a look at everything. Crosshair, should we replay the whole last round? Just kidding. This is the Draganescu Treasury. We opened it. You all heard me read Life Everlasting. And then, yeah. Wendy got a Crown of Command. Good thing I'm actually good thing we're saying all the cards out loud that we play, at least.
Yeah, and then Rex entered the Imperial Suite. Through the Rosalia Draganescu, and then got the maid from the encounter deck, I think.
Yes, that was my encounter card this turn, was the aloof maid, who was, of course, here taking care of her mistress.
Yeah, and I got hemophobia, and that's about it.
Okay. Rex is going to take the opportunity to get the heck out of here and try to, find more evidence of, not of wrongdoing, but secrets about the family. I'm going to make sure he's going to make sure he has his handy dandy camera. Not May O'Brien's camera, but he has another one, a much smaller one that was better for infiltrating. And then, because I still don't have a ton of intellect, I'm hoping that maybe I can find a relocation with lower shroud. So I'm going to move to the Castle Draganescu to the west as well. Yeah, well, thank you, Osab. You are correct, but still. Okay. This is the Salon. 3 shroud, 4 clues. There's a free trigger on it. If there are no clues on the Salon, find the set aside The Turkish Invasion family secret card and read it. So this means I am 1 up, which is not great still, because there's a bunch of -2s in the bag. So I think rather than trying to get clues, I think I'm going to draw a card, which I shouldn't have done, but of course I did. Rex wanders along the hall almost in a dream until he finds his way in the salon, a place that looks almost familiar to him. And at the far end of the room, a shadowy figure starts to lurch towards him. This is Astral Nightmares. At the end of your turn, if you are at or closer to this... Oh, okay. Well, hang on. Okay, Revelation, put it into play in your threat area. At the end of your turn, if you are at or closer to the scenario starting location than you were when you started your turn, Discard Astral Nightmares. Otherwise, take a horror. Right. And because, of course, I forgot that this card was perhaps in my deck, I didn't think I would maybe draw it, so I am not closer than when I started my turn, so I must take a horror. Ouch.
Right. You just have to get closer to the start too. I thought it was the other way around, that you have to keep moving away from the starting location.
Whereas I think, in fact, here it's like, oh no, there's nightmares up ahead. I better just, like, take a step back. I better just be okay, you know. Okay. Well, that is the end of my turn, which I think means we go to the enemy phase, where bad stuff happens.
Yeah, Rosalia basically bites Wendy Adams on the forearm. Like, stop that. No biting on first dates. Hemophobia takes 1 horror. Chalice of Blood gets charge, and yeah, basically Wendy's blood pools down from her arm into the chalice. So,
and Rosalia looks at it, I don't know, hungrily maybe.
Where did you get that chalice?
Definitely not in the safe. In fact, that's definitely not where it's from. It has nothing to do with the safe. Trust me.
No, that didn't come from the safe. This crown came from the safe.
Wendy. Okay. Which then brings us around to upkeep, where we draw cards, gain resources, and do what we need to do. Okay. Good to have.
You could have come a bit sooner, but fine.
It's okay. So the way that I'm just reminding myself here in terms of alarm, when you enter a location with a ready non-weakness enemy, but you've already entered the room, so you don't have to pay that again. When you attack a non-weakness enemy, when there are ready enemy, when any of the enemies there are ready, that will trigger again. But perhaps Wendy will not be stabbing. We will have to see.
Yeah, depends who else joins the party at the bedroom.
Party in the bedroom. Well, in fact, first allow me to place a doom on the agenda. Is this correct?
Oh,
did I? Yeah, I think I haven't placed one yet. I don't think.
No.
Yeah, I think I'm about to. So we go to 5 out of 5 doom. Removing the secret keeper way ages ago was the right play for sure. We're just advancing the first agenda now, which feels pretty good. Agenda 1D, Jaws of the Dragon. The guards are becoming aware of your presence in Draganescu Castle. I wonder what gave us away. You need to move quickly before they all start searching the castle for you. Increase the alarm level by 1. Gross. And spawn the set-aside Guard Captain at the Draganescu entry hall. So he's quite far from us, at least. The Guard Captain is a 4/4/4 guard thrall. He's got Hunter and Alert. He has a Siphon effect, which is place a resource on him. While there is a resource on him, he gains a combat and more health. So,
yikes.
Yeah, yikes is right. But, well, he's a hunter, so we're going to have to figure out a way to, get around him. And, of course, entering his location means either alarm goes up or the clue kind of has to be placed. But maybe we can just, play keep away.
Wait, he only has 4 health.
Yes.
Quite interesting.
Interesting indeed. Shing!
It only deals 4 damage. So.
Only 4 damage. Agenda 2A. Belly of the Beast. Draganescu Castle is a labyrinth of halls and tunnels. Without knowing where you're going, it's impossible to investigate without drawing any attention to yourself. You only hope you can find the answers you seek quickly, which we've certainly found quite a few answers already, but with the Guard Captain coming out of the woodwork, maybe they need to move even a little faster.
Yeah, let's see. Wendy killed a guard, broke into the main treasury of the house. Rex rummaged around the library and the treasury and the bedroom of the lady of the house, had a fight with her. And now the guard captain comes around like, there's something going on.
Yeah, there must be something going on here. Why are you disturbing my dinner? Oh god. Alright, I'm gonna draw an encounter card, and I'm gonna just hope...
Oh, right, that too.
That too. Halting contradiction. So I presume this would be him being interrogated. Revelation, test willpower 3. For each point you fail by, discard a card from your hand. If you are unable to discard enough cards, discard your hand and increase your alarm level by 1. Ugh. Now the question is it better to commit cards to this test, or just hope that I don't fail by 3? And I think the answer is I'm going to commit a card to this willpower test. Rex is hoping that the passing... he's got his back to the door, and the passing guard shouts something at him, which he hopes he can respond in enough Romanian to get them to just move away. I'm committing this Arcane Enlightenment to be 5 to 3. The youth. Okay. Good. Whew. So he manages to send the guard on his way.
Bit of a tussle in the bedroom, but... Nice. Revelation, take 1 horror if you have power of...
6.
What's that? 6?
Yeah. 4 more.
You may instead choose 1. Let's see, how much power do I have? I have 3, 4, 5, 6.
Pretty good. All right, so you may instead of taking a horror, you can choose one of the 3 following things.
Yeah, take 1 mental trauma and gain 2 experience. Tasty.
Very tasty, but I mean, mental trauma is a little like touch and go.
Reduce the experience you gain at the end of the scenario by 1 and heal 1 mental or physical trauma. Also tasty. Cancel search and treat this card as power 1 instead of power 0.
It's a tough one.
Oh. Ooh. 1 less experience to heal 1 trauma is quite good.
I don't disagree. I mean, if for some reason we earn 0, then it's free. But I mean, I don't think that's going to happen. But still, like, yeah, well, not normally. Normally, you can't heal trauma at all. So in fact, 1 XP is, yeah, it's no bad thing.
Actually, when I heal the trauma now, yeah, it doesn't heal me, but...
No, but next scenario, you would start with potentially 1 fewer trauma, 1 fewer horror. No bad thing.
Yeah, I mean, the 2 experience is tasty, but...
it is.
With that much trauma already, I think that the power will be healing Wendy's mental faculties a bit.
If it was take a trauma of your choice, then it's a no-brainer. I think that would be really good. Yeah. And
we don't need the power 1, I don't think, in the victory display, so...
No.
But it does surge.
It does surge if you don't choose that last option. But it does go in the victory display because it has power 0.
Yeah, I'm just gonna remind... Actually, yeah, let's put it there and I'll remove one of the trauma. One of the 4 trauma.
I can't believe
and just have to remember to reduce this XP earned by 1.
Cool. Well, we'll reread all the cards in the victory display at the end, I'm sure.
Yeah, but here comes Surge.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Oh, there we go. Take 1 damage, put a resource from the supply on a troll enemy in play and Doom on a cultist enemy in play. If no resources or Doom were placed, I do believe there's a cultist. So, lady takes a doom.
And there's also a thrall, which is the guard captain. I'll put a resource on him.
Oh.
Yuck.
Yay.
That's okay. It is what it is. Actually, that sucks. Is there a closer thrall? No. Aw. That's too bad.
No trolls. Oh well.
No way.
Could have been worse.
Yeah. And you took your damage from the card as well? Or whatever it was? I think it was a damage, yeah.
I think so. No, I didn't. Oh, but that triggers Siphon again.
Mm-hmm.
Once per phase, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be another.
But the Siphon on the Chalice of Blood also, you're right. I think it gains another blood.
Oh yeah, but it doesn't need to be ready for the thing. Oh. I do need some soup, I think, but yeah, I do have a plan then.
Excellent.
Shall I?
Do I?
Yeah, let's just parlay with the lady. Like, let's talk this through. You see this blade and this chalice and this crown. I'm clearly one of you people.
I'm clearly the queen of this country, or whatever. I mean, she wouldn't say that, but someone might, if they were foolish enough.
Like a distant cousin. Do you know the Adams in Arkham? And I talked with the Nikolai, and they come to an agreement, I believe.
Yeah, she's using
So
all the
I'm
right
gonna-
all the right words.
Yeah, have a drink from this chalice.
Glug, 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 glug.
Let's talk a bit. So, use the blood. Choose one. Draw and read a random family secret. Heal one physical trauma. I don't have any. In 2 clues from the supply and gain 1 power.
Alright, bro.
And now,
Oh no. I mean,
the thing is that Wendy would be interested in the Draganescu family secrets, but also Rosalia brings up this idea of gaining more power through learning how to control her blood magic and stuff.
it's a tough one. I mean, again, yeah, does she, Rosalia, I feel like, accepts the offer, but then essentially says, look, I can tell you part of our family's history, and then, you know what I mean? Then you have the temptation.
Yeah, I do have a lot of power already, but more power is more power. We would get the 3rd one and the objective completed.
Ooh, that's true. And we have enough clues right now to do that as well, which is something.
Yeah, number as a group. Yeah. So let's do that. Let's just... Wendy will take a moment to learn about the family history of the Draganescu.
And maybe it'll give you a good result anyway. Who knows? What does it say? A random one? A random family secret. What kind of random family secrets do you have?
Yeah, I bet it's the Turkish invasion because you're clearing it currently, so...
Oh.
A secret prisoner. You can read this.
Oh, yes. You learn that the man imprisoned in the dungeon, what dungeon, is none other than Andrei Draganescu I. He's gone mad with age, but kept alive by his son, Lord Andrei Draganescu, brackets the second, I presume. The current Lord Draganescu imprisoned his father centuries ago, believing his continued embrace of Ufhash would lead to the destruction of the very thing he meant to protect. As the decades advanced, Lord Draganescu II took the new moniker of Lord Draganescu III to avoid suspicion about his extended lifespan, and through all of those decades, he has kept his father alive through the use of blood magic. Why keep him alive? Could it be to punish him for the evil he has unleashed? Or could it be that he couldn't bring himself to patricide? Could blood magic keep you alive as well? Gain 1 clue from the supply. Put this in the victory display. Power 0.
All right. So we have the 3 and we can spend 6.
6 clues, yeah.
So
is that the right thing to do? I think so, probably. Is this, or unless you have other things you want to do before we advance the act, just in case. But I don't know.
I'd rather leave the 2 actions for it.
Tend to agree. So let's do that. Do you want to keep a clue so that you have at least 1?
Yeah, 1 clue would be nice.
I spent clues, so I'm going to exhaust press pass and get an extra action, which will, I hope, do something useful.
Nice.
I hope.
Let's see. Well, you should probably, because you're the one filming.
Ah, yes, I suppose I should. Let's have a look at what we've got going on here. Family secrets. As you continue your search for answers, the servants begin to hustle about. You follow and observe. Well-dressed nobles and their entourage have arrived, as well as the guard captain, of course, as we know. They are greeted and directed into the castle. What could these aristocrats be up to? You have flashbacks from the manor house in Arkham. You shake off your fears. It's time to act. Shuffle the Thrall's encounter set into the encounter deck along with the encounter discard pile. Gross. I hate that the act gives us more crap, but that's okay. Act 2A, a family reunion. Something big is happening tonight. Lord Draganescu has summoned a council meeting here at the royal residence. It may be dangerous, but you can't pass up the opportunity to learn their secrets. Objective. If the investigators have learned the location of the Draganescu sanctum, we may spend another 6 clues to advance. Unfortunately, we do not know where the sanctum is yet. Oh, hello.
While apparently the lady of the house left Wendy alone with the maid, telling the maid basically she can have what she wants.
Oh, wow. Pretty fancy. And what is it that Wendy wants?
I think that Wendy might be talking with the maid. Like, any special places in the house where we shouldn't go? Yeah.
All right.
If there's at least 1 family secret in the victory display, there is. No other ready enemies. Correct. Parlay tests. Willpower 3.
And then it says after that, if the mystic compass is in play, this test succeeds, because I guess you show her something or whatever. Anyway, if you succeed, remember you have learned the location of the Draganescu sanctum. Pretty sweet.
Yeah, let's 4 against 3, I guess. I don't really have anything for it. No. 4 against 3. Go away now or try again. Well, I can. If I try again, I can also throw away at that point. So I'll just throw the moon at this and redraw.
Okay. Yeah, that's bound to happen sometime.
No enemies at this look. Actually, that is an enemy.
She's obviously pissed off that you're even asking. How dare you? You know. Oh, yeah, thank you.
She's not attacking yet.
Not yet. You're correct. Yeah, forced when this card attacks, raise the alarm level by 1, but she doesn't do any damage or horror either. So there's that. But she is a humanoid enemy and a servant, I guess. I don't know.
I could just evade her for now. Because she goes back to aloof then. Or I could try the parlay test, but then she'll attack me.
Mm-hmm. Which is scary. If not, not necessarily the worst, but it's not great either. I agree with you. Plus, if you happen to, I was gonna say, yeah, if you happen to succeed, this could be very nice for Wendy, maybe.
Yeah. So let's go for an evade. That's 5 against 3 anyway, so that's one up already.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the +2 that is needed for most icons.
Yeah. Oh, and sorry, I should say skulls are, I think, -3 now. Yeah. So, but it's two is still
minus
good.
-1 for me.
Ah, very nice. Yeah, there you go. That's good. Oh man, just Rex, huh?
So yeah, let's just 5 on 3 evade. There we go.
Okay. Evaded.
Let's talk a bit about it. You don't talk about the secret places.
You succeeded by 1. I don't know if that necessarily helps you here or not.
Basically, I could play something
Mm-hmm.
like I could play a backpack.
Yeah, and it would be free. The upgraded backpack would be free, which is, I mean, it's an illicit backpack, obviously, because you stole it from the woman, I guess, but I don't know.
I'm just wondering how many items do I have left?
Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good question, actually. The skull you had is in the bin. The tarot is there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure, actually.
Actually, I don't think I have any more items. I do have the trap in there, but
is that an item?
It might be in the.
Actually, no. I'm honestly not sure. I don't remember.
I think the trap was a. Oh no, it's an event. Oh yeah. But I am gonna spend.
Oh yes, Mexico. Please. There we go. Yeah, that's good. That's quite nice.
That should do for now. Okay, cool.
And
that's me.
The I'll take that for what it's worth. It attaches to the Sanguine Lexicon because obviously the Sanguine Lexicon is now illicit or illegal. I don't know why, but it is.
Right. Well, there we go. It's kind of for frowned upon even in this place.
Yeah, exactly.
It's basically the blood magic that might be keeping the old lord alive or something.
Oh, that would yeah, frowned upon. I like that. Okay, so an evaded servant who is obviously mad at Wendy for trying to pick things up, but she seems to at least know where the sanctum is and where all of the enemies, where all of the Draganescu families are headed. Rex, meanwhile, my first action, my press pass action, he's found a shortcut through the salon. I need to move closer to the entry hall to get rid of my astral nightmares, and I am going to do that. I'm going to move closer by moving down to the ground floor. The throne room is a 3-shroud, 2-clue location. After throne room is revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a Draganescu footman. Spawn it here. Shuffle the encounter deck. Let's do that. And then there's also an action on it to search for a guard and spawn it here, although I don't know why I'd want to do that. Is the same? Okay. Rex makes his way down the stairs into the throne room and is surprised to find a man polishing the throne. I specifically spawn it here rather than, again, at an empty location, but a little scary. There's a reaction on him when you defeat the footman, take a clue from the supply, so he has something in his pocket. But Rex isn't here to find things in people's pockets. He's here to find the secrets of this place. He's here to figure out where the sanctum is and everything of that sort. This is a 3-shroud location. I'm going to investigate. I'm going to break and enter, again, as you do, which means I'm investigating at 7 to 3. And, yeah, let's do it. Awesome. Rex manages to duck behind a nearby table just in time to overhear the footman having a conversation with another one about which way to direct the newest guests. Oh, make sure that there's all the food, like make sure that the kitchen's got all the orders in and all that. And Rex is going to sneak on out of there. Oh, I get an evidence on my folding camera as well. Ew. Which gives me a willpower. I feel like moving into locations has been really bad lately. But we're going to continue to do it all the same. I think I'm still far enough away from the guard captain that I'm not too scared yet. Rex is going to continue to sneak on. He thinks he's probably somewhere below the Imperial Suite where he left Wendy. And hopefully Wendy's okay with that creature that he left her up there with. Oh, the Castle Theater! I love the theater! This is a 3-shroud 4-clue location. Action, create disguises. Oh my god. Discover 2 clues from Castle Theater. Distribute them to investigators at this location as you wish. If you control May O'Brien, discover 4 clues instead.
Now remind me, what happened to May O'Brien?
She took a detour. She was in the dream and then decided that the river of blood that led to Rilkos looked really nice, and Rex is sure that she's having a wonderful vacation. I haven't seen her since. And I think I'm going to use that action when and if Wendy gets... Well, actually, there's no limit, right? So I think I'm just going to use my last action to grab 2 of the clues and create some disguises. And then if Wendy ends up here, I will give her a couple more clues, which might be nice.
Yeah, 1 is enough for now. I need to handle this servant.
Yeah, we need to find out where the sanctum is.
Yeah, should be good next turn, so...
Okay. Well, that then is the end of the investigation phase. Rex found his way down, overheard a very important conversation in the throne room before venturing on to the theater. But yes, of course, the guard captain is on the hunt for a couple of people who do not belong here. Or at least one person who doesn't belong here. And then we go to upkeep. Oh, sorry, at the end of my turn, I get to discard Astral Nightmares. Hooray! And I get to upkeep. Nice. Okay.
I forgot about that one.
Forgot good? Forgot bad?
Good. Oh, after you play a companion asset.
Yeah.
Companion assets aren't ally assets.
No, they are not. They're this campaign has specific companions who don't take up an ally slot. Like if you have a bunch of them, they do, but the first one doesn't. It's like to make sure that you have some extra like people on your side, but tragically for us.
Yeah. All of them got for some reason or other Rex.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm doing my best here, okay? Go to 1 out of 6 doom on the encounter card. The belly of the beast. Rex has stumbled upon, somehow, the perfect location for creating disguises for him and Wendy if she will ever get her butt down here, he thinks to himself, understanding that she's doing a lot of work for him. 1 out of 6 Doom. We are looking for the Draganescu, what do they call it? Sanctum. Let's draw an encounter card and see how bad it gets. The Boon of Ufash. Gross. Take a damage. Put a resource from the supply on a Thrall enemy in play, and a Doom on a Cultist in play.
Only a Troll in play, so...
Okay. So he gets another resource. Does that mean that he boosts... No. While there is a resource on him, he gets +1 fight, +2... Okay, so he doesn't keep boosting every time. That's good. So Ufash continues to give its boons to the people here. Rex grits his teeth as he cuts himself sewing.
And this action-packed bedroom just got a bit more of these servants. It's another Draganescu servant who's aloof. When an investigator discovers the last clue at this location, Draganescu servant engages that investigator.
Okay, well.
If you are the master, be sometimes blind. If you are the servant, be sometimes deaf. So Wendy is just talking with the maid and the servant like, yeah, Lady Draganescu sure knows how to entertain her guests.
Yeah, she sure does. So back around to the investigation phase. I'm going to suggest again, Crosshair, maybe just a couple of minutes break, if that's okay. And then...
Yeah, I need a bit longer because I need to actually use the toilet this time.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
So
then
be right back.
Okay, and then we'll see about maybe one more round. Thanks, folks. I'm going to make sure to change off my full screen cam next time. Wendy might just learn the secrets of the Draganescu estate. Can they get their disguises before the guard captain happens upon them? Back on Doom in just a second. He took my clues, I took his clues. Oh yeah. Welcome back to Doomed. Wonderful to have you back with us. The Draganescu estate's castle is giving up its secrets slowly but surely, but I can't do it alone. Nor can I usually. Today I am joined by the Crosshair. Hello. I have switched back over to the game view. It's happened. I'm saying it out loud, so it's happened for sure. We have found ourselves, or Rex has found himself, sneaking by a very imposing throne room into the theater of the castle, where he's sewing some disguises for himself and Wendy to infiltrate whatever meeting is happening. Wendy's found herself in conversation with some servants.
Yeah,
and we're back around to the investigation phase, which is good.
How many clues do we have?
We have 5, tragically. But I can get 2 more off my location for 1 action.
I'm thinking like, should you go first? Because I'm quite sure I'll succeed in getting the information.
Yeah. What I could do is go first, get some clues, and then again, I would think I would move. I don't want to spend any clues, which means not going into a location with enemies. So I'd move away, maybe down, and then see.
Just then the guard captain can go up, and I can go down.
And you can run with the track shoes too, potentially. Hi to Honeychew. Welcome to the stream. Wonderful to have you with us. I'm joined today by the Crosshair. And I also just want to say thanks so much, Autumn, for being here as well. Wonderful to have had you with us. Honeychew, I can't wait to jump onto one of your streams. I saw you go live yesterday. Wasn't at home. Yeah, Crosshair. Sounds like a plan. I will then. It's sad that I can't give you clues. but that's okay. It's just gonna have to be what it is, I guess.
Yeah, I shouldn't need them. Don't think so.
At some point we might, but I will. Oh, I can always use an action to transfer clues, because we can share plans. If we're at the same location.
Yeah.
But let's grab 1 and 2 clues from this location as a first action.
Really?
Huh?
How did you do it without doing anything?
The location just says discover 2 clues.
Oh, right.
Which I think is very generous, but we're really not going to be mad at that. Oh god, what have I done? Oh, I think I copied too many clues. Okay, hang on. Yeah.
You should have stakes.
Perfect, I do. And another evidence on the Hawkeye folding camera. So Rex manages to craft a relatively convincing kind of cultist to disguise for himself, and he also makes one for Wendy and goes, oh, I hope this is good enough. And then he's going to take off downstairs, knowing that she'll eventually find herself down to the basement. Let's move down a level. And, yeah, I'm still scared, but it's okay. The wine cellar. Oh, of course, this would be below the theater. It's, 4 shroud, 4 clues. If there are no clues on wine cellar, find the set aside The Thirst family secret and read it, and then take a horror. Presumably, sorry, I can guess what's on the Thirst card. That's just my... I can guess.
And the wine might have a high iron content.
Yes, I think it might indeed. Last action, rather than screw myself like I did last time, so to speak, I'm going to instead don my crimson veil. This is a part of Rex's disguise, which is the cursed crimson veil that he got at the auction. But there we go. I have the clues that we need. And hopefully that's good enough. And I'll pass the turn to you. That's my turn.
Right. Well, Wendy is gonna still keep talking to the Draganescu maid, and we'll offer the chalice like maybe a drink from this will loosen the tongue.
Loosen your tongue right out of your head, probably.
Yeah. Well, the servants are probably also thirsty, as it were.
I would imagine so, yeah.
So that will add, let's see, power 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6.
7 with the chalice as well.
7. So that's a +4.
Hello, Graspy Loot. Welcome to Doomed. Wonderful to have you with us. I am joined today by Blood Drinker, the Crosshair.
Hello.
Sorry, the Wendy Adams, I should say.
Yeah, that's...
I'll do a quick synopsis of where we're at with this crazy scenario. But of course, Wendy is in the middle of a test, so I'll let her kick some ass there.
So that's 8 against 3.
I want to be like very pleasant, but I also want to not jinx anything, so I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, well, I'll take the last curse out of the bag.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well. Or...
No. Yeah. That's big success.
Very big success. The blood obviously loosens people's tongues as it were.
Yeah. If you succeed, remember that you have learned the location of the Draganescu sanctum.
Oh, hell yeah. Excuse me.
So I have 2 actions left, and we have, if the investigators have learned the location of the Draganescu sanctum, may spend the requisite number of clues as a group to advance.
Great. Let's do that. Do you want to keep your clue, or should I keep my clue?
Let's see. I'm more likely to stab people, but I can get away from enemies. But it will still trigger the alarm.
Yeah, if you enter a location or fight. That's right, yeah.
you'll get more clues anyway.
It's very true.
Yeah,
I will spend my 6. As a quick synopsis of where we've gotten to, being dragged into the Draganescu estate castle, Rex and Wendy managed to break free of their captors and explore. They found family secrets in the library, the treasury, which had in it also, cash and a crown. In the main bedroom upstairs, Rex and Wendy met the lady of the house, the mistress Rosalia Draganescu, who Rex was unable to talk to. Classic Rex. But Wendy was able to persuade her to divulge some family secrets with a taste of blood. And now she's just managed to do the same to the lady in waiting. Rex then snuck down the stairs, past some footmen, and into the castle theater.
Yeah,
Okay.
Wendy is basically running around the house like she's been here before. Like,
Which...
la 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 la.
Oh, I mean, it's possible. Act 2B, a family reunion. You discover the location of the Draganescu's secret sanctum. You know the kind of horror these people are capable of. You must find a way in, and prepare yourself for what awaits inside. Put the Draganescu sanctum location into play above the center top floor location. It's through the bedroom. Of course. Where else would it be?
Well,
Oh, sorry. Investigators must control the jewel-adorned key or know the unsealing ritual to enter Draganescu.
goddamn key.
Yeah, that key is, I mean, it makes sense, I suppose. Well, actually, hang on, sorry. That key opens the sanctum and the treasury? What are you guys doing with a skeleton key to your whole house?
Yeah, and the key was in a previous scenario as well, and Wendy donated it to a museum.
Classic. Oh well. It is what it is. I think we can learn the unsealing ritual some other way. In fact, very specifically, I think there was a way, yeah.
There's the secret keeper.
Yeah, she was it an agility test? I can't remember. No, I think it was an agility test to learn the ritual.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
sorry,
basically move.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
I'll read Act 3A first, just because it says enter the sanctum. I want to make sure the objective is what I think it is. Yeah, you've discovered the existence of a secret sanctum, but the door behind the bedroom is sealed by some kind of magic ward. You must discover a way to disable the ward, and then find a way inside to discover what terrible plans are being put into motion. Objective, when all investigators are at the Draganescu sanctum, immediately advance. Ooh.
Right. 2 actions left.
Mm-hmm.
I could summon the secret keeper here and do the test.
Yeah. Yes, she would
Or
probably attack. I presume she's not aloof, right? So she'd probably attack.
yeah, I think I'm gonna just heal up a bit, perhaps. Get rid of the hemophobia.
It's a good one. Yeah, the thing that's killing you. Yeah, that would that would do it. -1 for each point of power in the victory display, which is 0, I think. Tragic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
It's gonna. I'll just try it at least once. I'm just thinking, should I put the trap down here? I actually.
ooh, yeah. Hang on. Let's talk about that. Tell me about Wendy's makeshift trap.
Well, it's fast. Basically, Wendy puts on some fishing line, stabby things, the usual. It's a customizable card that is fast. And when Each non-elite enemy at attached location gets -1 and -1 evade.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the round, remove 1 time from makeshift trap. It comes into play with 2 time.
Okay.
Require means only trigger makeshift traps for stability if there are 1 or more enemies at that location.
Time
Simple
doesn't
makes
tick
it
down.
fast. Yeah. Poisonous means when you remove 1 or more time from makeshift trap, deal 1 damage to an enemy at that location. And net means non-elite enemies at attached location cannot move or make attacks of opportunity.
Aha. Okay, so attacks of opportunity, but they can still potentially attack in the enemy phase if they are non-aloof and whatever. These guys are aloof anyway, so they're not gonna... as long as we don't, piss them off too much.
I'm just thinking that I don't want to use the trap now because it would trigger on this turn.
Yes, it would deal 1 damage to one of them, so I presume it would explode.
All of them.
Is it?
Oh, to an enemy, yeah.
Oh, but... So... Hang on, when does the time tick down? It's at the end of the round, so that would be after end the enemy phase. Because I'm thinking the Secret Keeper, I think, has 1 health, from what I remember. But, of course, she would still attack, so maybe that's less good.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking like... but if I put it... When does the round end?
After upkeep.
After upkeep, yeah. So there's an enemy phase still.
Yeah.
But also, if I succeed with the Secret Keeper, I'll just move away, so...
Yeah, and anyone that's there can't move or make attacks of opportunity. So... Pretty... honestly, could be really good. Plus, we haven't seen Wendy make a trap, and I feel like that's what she's known for. Kind of.
Yeah, but I'll do it at the start of my next turn.
Yes. Because you wanted to heal, and hemophobia, and all that.
Yeah, I think I'll just try the hemophobia first. So that's 4 on 3 tests. There's no power in the victory display, I think.
No, a bunch of power 0 cards.
Yeah, because I reduced trauma.
Which, hey, let's be real. That's a very good use of that card.
Well, it's not the worst if I fail this, but yeah, 4 on 3. Let's just see if that works out.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's not that scared of blood, after all, right?
No. Plenty of blood to go around. Now the thing is...
What are you considering? He could hunt towards me as well, the guard captain. If we want him to.
Yeah, it's actually better because then he is further away from the sanctum.
Where we are headed. Yeah, for sure. What's the consideration that you're having?
Something I can't tell you.
Oh, okay. I see.
I also forgot to take these.
Something you had said earlier in the game is, and because I remember when you played Thermos, the warmed alcoholic soup, it was because you didn't want to have 3 or less sanity remaining. Oh shoot! Of course, yeah. This is this guy as well. Oh, whoops.
I don't think these will come into play. Liquid courage would be nice. Yeah. That this time.
Yeah. Yeah, you already have the soup, right? Which is a similar effect, if a little, well, it's different, but...
Yeah. But yeah, I said the horror thing before I... it's something that I can't tell you about.
Oh, gosh, how secret. I like it. Well, I'm thrilled that Wendy managed to persuade the Draganescu maid to drink deeply from the chalice of blood and tell us the secret of the sanctums.
Last action, I'm gonna play backpack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Search for 12 cards.
For
Item or...
items or supplies, that's right, yeah. Supplies.
There's one.
Oh, you gain a resource in upkeep. I was like, wait, don't we want the resource for the trap? But you'll have a buck in upkeep.
Where is it? There's it. There she is. Well, glad I did. But is it up to or 3? Up to.
Yes, yeah. So you could, in theory, choose to only attach 1 or 2 if you wanted.
Does played mean that I can only play them, or so I can't use them as
Wendy's ability or for committing or anything like that? No.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm gonna add something back. Not that one. Because I don't want my deck to run out after all.
No, that would... No, I suppose not. It's funny, I can kind of... I know that you're searching, but I can see cards like appearing and disappearing out of thin air. It's very funny.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take 1 item.
Okay.
There's only 1 item in the backpack, so...
It's a light backpack, perhaps.
Yeah, I'm just gonna check the cost. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that'll do.
Okay. So, Rex found his way down to the wine cellar, but has a feeling he should go back and get Wendy. Oh, maybe there's a secret passage in the wine cellar. You know, maybe there's some reason for him to come back. By the time he gets back up there, she may have found her way into the sanctum. Who knows? In the enemy phase, the guard captain considers heading upstairs and instead ventures down. If there are rats to be found, they will be in the basement, he reasons to himself.
Other enemies are just curiously watching this young little crown-headed person.
Yeah, exactly. Just, what is she doing here? Which means we can go to upkeep, drawing a card and gaining a resource. The mythos phase takes us to 2 out of 6 doom. Wendy and Rex are in the belly of the beast now. They need to find... what's the phrasing here? They need to... No. I don't remember what the phrasing was. Oh, yes. We had to know the unsealing ritual. Anyone who trucks with the Draganescu family knows the unsealing ritual, but these servants are there to make sure that no one else does. I'm going to go ahead and draw my encounter card. A Thrall Muscle. Ruh-roh. Thrall Muscle gets +2 health, so it's a 3/3/2. Siphon puts a resource on Thrall Muscle, and while it has a resource on it, it gains +1/5, +1 evade.
Well, if it isn't Rex.
Oh, well, if it isn't... Yeah, exactly. Oh my... How did you find me? So Rex kind of grabs an old bottle of wine from the cellar, and he's like, don't make me do this, you know?
Oh, that's cute. Boy's got a bottle.
I'm in big trouble. That's okay. I'm in big trouble.
Let's see if there's anything fun in the bedroom again. Halting contradictions. Each point you fail by, discard a card from your hand. If you are unable to discard enough cards, discard your hand and increase the alarm level by 1.
Well, that at least, that's at least that is okay, because you currently have 4 cards in hand, so at least there's that.
Weaknesses don't discard from the hand even with these effects, do they?
No,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah, but I have stuff in my hand that I would like, but it's nothing major, so... Yeah, so it's just a 4-on-3 test then.
Wendy has to make sure that they know what they're doing here. Oh.
That's a big pile. Well, since that would mean I would basically... Do I throw away 1 card?
Yeah, exactly. 1 card and then maybe the other 3, or 3 cards and leave 1 in hand.
Oh yeah, I failed by 3.
Yeah, not by... Yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna throw Stray Cat away.
Bye.
Just running somewhere and try this test again.
Oh,
Calls
hang on
are-
excuse me, hang on a second.
-1.
Excellent work. The Path of Power. Angelwick, hello. Welcome to Doomed. Wonderful to have you with us. I am the other voice you can hear on the chat here. I am joined today by the Crosshair.
Hi.
Whose orphan Wendy Adams has been walking the Path of Power, and managed to simply just now, I guess, use some of her blood magic to avoid looking too foolish in front of the servants.
Yeah, not really an orphan.
No,
apparently
that's
in
right.
Arkham, but maybe part of the Arkham family. Maybe she's a Draganescu. Who knows what Doomed Verse is?
We don't know exactly. Well, back around to the investigation phase.
I could.
Yeah, I feel like if you, I think you have the way forward. So I feel like you should go. I mean, Rex's turn is going to mostly be trying to evade the throw a muscle and run.
Yeah.
So probably best.
I'm gonna.
Do that.
First thing that happens is Wendy's just gonna do a bit of renovating in the bedroom.
As you do.
Put a bit of wire here, and just looking at the servants like, don't worry about it, don't worry. Bit of fishing line in front of the door, and
they're suspicious, but the crown, the sword, and the goblet, the chalice rather, have all told them, like, she's definitely a part of what's happening in the sanctum, for sure.
Yeah, she's part of the family, so to speak.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a fast action as well, so...
Yes, it was. You still have your full turn. That's very exciting. Angelwick, I did not... I don't know anything about the con itself, so you'll have to tell us all about it in chat here. But I hope it's a good time. I hope you're having a good time.
Second action is to...
First action. Sorry.
Yeah, first action is to play Cherished Keepsake.
Which you found while renovating, no doubt.
Yeah, just looking at this macabre-looking teddy bear like, well, you're coming with me, and just stuffs it halfway in her, like, vest, basically. Which does mean that Wendy's amulet has to go away.
Yeah, tragic, but... them's the breaks. And the... yeah, exactly.
Goes away as well.
Okay, but she's now somewhat protected against horrible things.
And this will make sense at some point, for sure. Second action is to search the encounter deck and discard pile for a cultist enemy and spawn it here. Where are you? little cultist.
Yeah, she was called a secret keeper. Or something,
Right.
Draganescu secret keeper, probably.
Actually, it goes over here.
Okay.
So yeah, nearest empty location, which is here, because of the location. Place doom with alarm. If Draganescu Sanctum is in play, evade. Test agility 3. If you succeed, move your investigator and Draganescu secret keeper to a location adjacent to the Draganescu Sanctum, which is here. Remember that you know the unsealing ritual.
Oh, yes, Wendy. Get that unsealing ritual. Woo!
So I'm just going to evade. And I'm currently... Oh, right. 5 against the test of 3. But I'm going to put exploit weakness into this. Actually, these can go...
Yeah, exactly.
And this amulet is actually... Oh, anyway. So that's 6 against 3. Yeah. Yeah. 6 against 3. And that's 2. Fine.
Excellent work, Wendy. So.
And.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Talking to this girl who's come back. Possibly with a dog?
Oh, she's returned. That's nice. Of course, with Donut. Donut.
Yeah, like the servants are telling the secret keeper, she's fine. She knows the lady of the house, and they're like, thick as thieves. Yeah, basically. So basically, she tells Wendy about how to get to the sanctum.
Teaches her the unsealing ritual, the magic of it, or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, still some aloof servants. No one at this... Well, she's evaded as well, which means that she won't attack anyway. And all of the makeshift trap stuff is still active as well.
Yeah. The only issue is that I am going to take a horror from the secret keeper.
You evaded her, though.
Oh, right. True.
Yeah. Which is great, just because otherwise, yeah.
Yeah, nobody is noticing the sensor that, like smoking sticks that Wendy set up in a corner. But...
Nope, because they don't know what that means. It could mean anything. Now, unfortunately, meanwhile, down in the wine cellar, Rex has his smashed bottle that he's using to threaten the tough guys who have just come in, the thralls, ready to give him the beating of a lifetime. Now, I will say, Crosshair, Wendy is in a position to, next turn or whenever, she'll know the unsealing ritual so she can go in. The reason I mention this is because Rex currently has 4 health left. The thrall muscle does 2 damage, and 1 location away is the guard captain, who also does 2 damage in a horror. So, it is not to say that things are hopeless for Rex. He just needs to get away. Which, as you point out here, the Crimson Veil will help him disappear, and then he could maybe come up to Wendy's location or something. Who knows? Maybe not, though, because we don't want to drop the alarm level yet. We'll see.
Actually, it's fine, because in 2 turns, this location will be empty.
But what it does mean is that I have to attempt to evade the thrall muscle.
Yeah.
So bear with me here. I'm going to evade at 3-2. I don't really have much. I will commit this other press pass to be 4-2, and I think I'm just going to cross my finger. If Rex gets beaten to a pulp down here, at least he'll have distracted people from Wendy long enough. Let's go 4-2, and we cross our fingers. That's -3. Rex! Rex, you idiot! What I didn't draw this game was quick study, which is very bad. So now we go 3-2. Because even if I'm just thinking out loud here, even if I move and take an attack of opportunity to get away from the guard captain, then the thrall muscle will punch me.
If you evade and move up, then you're fine.
Yes, I would be safe. That's true. So
yeah.
I just need, now I'm 3-2 and I have nothing left to commit. So we cross our fingers. I won't be so mad if Rex gets beaten down, but let's see if he can do it all the same. 3-2. Elder Sign? -3. Again. Last action. Rex Murphy, the reporter, who's ready to get his ass kicked.
Yeah, press pass and... You could use press pass to get another action.
I don't have any
clues. You don't have clues, yeah.
Yeah, last... whenever we spent the clues to advance the act... Yeah, that was last... Like, I used that last action.
Yeah.
The wine cellar, I think.
Of course.
But let's go 3-2, and we're just going to hope. That's actually worse. I will... As Rex is on his way out, he's just going to leave a little present for for Wendy. Oh, man.
Well, you're not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet. No, for sure. It's definitely... It is what it is. Rex...
Yeah, because...
Go ahead.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, as Rex waves the bottle towards the guys here, we'll move into the enemy phase, where the thugs just kind of knock it out of his hand lightly. Hunter's Hunt, the guard captain, moves in to the wine cellar. And I count 4 damage and 1 horror.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, but the... Oh, Whale has 1 horror and no health. Oh my.
No, I didn't have any physical trauma, so... You know, we're just kind of in the balancing it out phase here. The thralls and everyone who are down here at the wine cellar just start smashing him with wine bottles. Rex collapses on the ground. And I will leave these guys here at the wine cellar. That's sad, but it's okay. It's okay.
I know that we are at the 3-hour mark, but should we just try to fast track this?
Yeah, I'm very happy to see kind of like after the mythos phase, like what you're kind of moving into the sanctum does. Like maybe it's something that we can do and maybe it's something that we can't. So
yeah.
That was enemy phase. Upkeep then is
Yeah. Secret keeper readies. Upkeep. Oh, that's a perfect draw.
Okay. And
just saying.
Which is good.
Makeshift trap loses 1 charge, which means that the secret keeper goes bye-bye.
Perfect. Oh, it's 1 damage total, right?
Yeah.
No 1 each. Okay. Yeah.
So 1 damage to the secret keeper, and the she's just sleeping.
They nod like again. You know, of course, Ms. Draganescu must know this strange cousin must like know what she's doing.
Yeah. Why else would I know the secret words to open this place?
100%. Which I definitely didn't just learn. Yeah.
3 out of 6 doom. Plenty of time
to do something.
Let's see what else happens in this very action-packed bedroom.
Very action-packed.
Sanguine Tide. No, I don't have any.
No, nothing in your threat area, so it's good to go.
Searching.
Then, I suppose.
Fine.
Jeez. Okay, fine. What the heck, guys? Okay, you really want to raise
Like-
my alarm level. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, the whole thing contradictions like, no, but you haven't lived here. But you're saying that you lived here, and you have that crown
Why
and
have
the
I
other
never seen you
artifacts.
before? Yeah, exactly.
I'm a long lost cousin. Don't you understand what a cousin is? But yeah, 4 against 3. -2. So that's a failure of 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I discard 1 card.
Yeah.
Yeah, go. Fine.
Bye.
You really can go. Bye-bye.
That brings us back around to the investigation phase.
Right. Well, nobody here is doing anything. So I'm just gonna move up.
And saunter
And
into
let's see
saunter into the sanctum, yeah.
Yeah, like... I'll go where I've been all this time, at the sanctum.
I feel like in a lot of ways this whole campaign has actually been Wendy's like kind of getting back in touch with her roots, kind of whether or not she knew it from the beginning. It's been very interesting for that reason.
Yeah. Sanctum has nothing but 2 clues, 5 shroud, and a fast action. If you have 6 or more power, search your deck and discard pile for every known weakness, non-signature card, and exile it. Do not replace this card between scenarios. You may ignore this missing card for minimum deck size restrictions. Gain experience equal to the level of the card exiled.
Whoa.
Holy sh...
So you can so yeah, exiling a card for people in the chat here, exiling a card is the act of removing it from your deck entirely. Normally you have to make the minimum deck size requirement, so you would then replace it with a level 0 card of some kind. This specifically says don't do that, and instead take your 3 XP card and just trade it in for 3 XP, or 4 XP, or 5 XP, or something less, potentially.
Yeah. But let's see what the...
Yes,
I think... Yeah, at the...
You stand in the shadow of a passageway leading into a red and black adorned chamber. Lord Andre Draganescu is speaking to a gathered group of aristocrats with a somber scowl on his face. Read Interlude 2, the Draganescu Council meeting, and then I'll point out it says spawn, and if it's currently Agenda 2, advance to Agenda 3A. So, but let us... I mean, I don't know.
I'll take the fast action, preferably before we do any of this. I don't know if there's a fast window anywhere, but...
I don't know either, but, like, I feel good about you. I'm not sure what... it might be worth thinking about, like, looking at what you might want to exile anyway, because it's removing a card with XP to give you that... You're essentially refunding an XP from a card, right? So...
Yeah, but I have 2 makeshift traps, and makeshift traps are 5 XP cards.
Yeah. Yes, because you've put 9 check marks on them? I can't remember now. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. 8,
Okay.
actually. Yeah,
4 XP.
so it's a 4 XP, which is quite a bit to remove
quite
1
funny,
makeshift trap.
I love the idea of you being like, well, I only need 1 trap. Anyway, I will read Interlude 2 in the meantime. And I'll try to read it quickly, but I'm not in a huge rush, Crosshare, so I'm happy to read this and see what the last bit of the scenario is. The Draganescu sanctum is elaborately decorated. A wood table surrounded by tall-backed red chairs dominates the center of the room. Around the table sit noble men and noble women. Among them, standing near the table, is a man you recognize as Lord Andre Draganescu III, aka the Second. They are speaking to each other in a language you don't understand. The conversation is emotional. You recognize one of the other men from the auction house, Nicolae Draganescu. He stands, he points a finger at his father, he's practically shouting. He is flanked by a grave-faced cultist with glowing eyes, dressed in ceremonial garb. Please, in English, as we agreed, reminds a robed nobleman with a British accent. Nicolae stares him down coldly and then continues. We have tended the sheep for generations. The world is moving on, and we are stuck here in the past. We are immortal. We should have never allowed ourselves to be ruled by them. But brother, we made an oath. calls out a young man from across the table. Nikolai spits. An oath! Empty words from a lost era. A weakness bestowed upon us by my father. Uvhash approaches, does he not? The robed cultist, with glowing eyes, nods. Nikolai continues. Don't tell me you can't feel it, father. While you bathe in the blood of animals, only rarely indulging your thirst for the offerings of our town's good doctor, I have been out in the world, tasting its richness. Do you know what I have learned? There is no point to this antiquated existence. It is time we embrace the power of our patron and feast. Andrei Draganescu glares at his son. You have the hubris of my father. He too would have sacrificed everything that truly matters in the never-ending quest for more. How old are you now? Yet you still do not understand. We must maintain balance in the world. I have no desire to feel the cold grip of death. I have accepted Uvhash's gift and the consequences of that decision. But to call further upon the feaster in the void, it would consume the world. Nikolai looks around the room. He's obviously trying to find allies here. How many of you are as fearful as my poor father? That's enough! Lord Draganescu snaps. I have heard rumors of your trips around the world. I turned a blind eye because you are my son. I created you, gave you this gift. Yes, you created me. In your weakness, you created me to be the strength you never had. You are a pathetic perversion of life, afraid to thrive. You have been gifted with power by Uvhash, but you are ungrateful and unwilling to embrace it. The young man stands up and stands before Nikolai. You go too far! From your vantage point, you see the tip of a long, ornate dagger emerge from the boy's back. Oh shit! Gasps of shock fill the room as the young man stumbles, bleeding out, as he slumps into Nikolai's arms. Lord Draganescu stands and draws a blade of his own, shouting in Romanian. Nikolai raises his hand in a closed fist, and suddenly his thralls start cutting down nobles around the table. Oh shit! As you said to me in my youth, we are dragons among sheep. I say we have let ourselves go hungry long enough. Let there be laughter. Slaughter. Let there be feasting. If the sheep may, let them try to stop us. Options. The investigators must decide. So there's two options here. Leave Lord Andrei Draganescu to his fate. Put the enemy Andrei Draganescu at the location here. Or protect him from the Oathbreakers, which is Nikolai and co. Choose an investigator, that would be you. That investigator puts Andrei Draganescu, the story asset, into play. And then we would remove Gabriel from your deck, but he's not here.
If Lydia Mikhailov.
Huh? Sorry?
Yeah. There's no Lydia Mikhailov.
Well, she's not in the victory display, so we can check the campaign log. If she has not been fully corrupted, choose an investigator. That investigator may put Lydia into play in their threat area. Or into play in their play area. So, I guess the question for Wendy is she going to either take Lydia and leave, or take Lydia and stay, or not take Lydia and stay or leave, basically. Those are the options. Before we return to scenario 5. My god. So much stuff.
Wendy knows Nikolai.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not a big fan of, like, backstabbing people and going against family. She seems like...
This is the question then, right? If it would help, we can look at the enemy or asset versions, but story first to be sure, but we can look at that.
Yeah, story. But Wendy knows Nikolai, so as far as Wendy is concerned, this is not her problem, so she is not gonna start protecting some fancy pants lord in some Romanian castle.
Yeah, what the hell, man? Does she believe... So it's not her problem. Does she believe in... Like, if in the argument here, right, one of them was saying, we're immortal, but, like, we have to maintain balance, and the other's like, yeah, sure, power.
Yeah, power is good, but also I think Wendy would leave Lord Draganescu to his fate because it's not her problem per se.
Do not disagree. So, and the other option, of course, is if Lydia is not been fully corrupted, you may take her story asset version.
So we add Andre Draganescu in the Sanctum.
Here he is. I've also done the other part of the act, which was a Thrall Zealot at the Sanctum, and then a Thrall Fanatic, or 2 Thrall Fanatics elsewhere in the estate. Very busy.
Andre Draganescu. Damage would be placed on Andre Draganescu's third, reduce that damage to 1 unless it was dealt by a spell, relic, or charm. Well, that's good. 6 health, 5, 6, 3.
Mm-hmm.
And the Zealot is 4, 6, 4. Okay.
Okay. And a Hunter, and the Thrall Fanatics that are in play are also Hunters, which gain Retaliate if they have resources, which they gain by siphoning. So I think they're closing in, certainly. And we have to advance to Agenda 3A, Rebellion. Which I guess I'll do. Yeah. Rebellion. Bedlam erupts. Makes sense. Carnage is all around you. Yeah.
Do we read the backside of 2A?
We don't have to read it. We can look at it, certainly, but it says advance to Agenda 3A.
Never mind.
So
never mind.
Okay. Carnage is all around you. Guards and soldiers seem to turn on each other, carving through their unsuspecting kin. You're quite sure they have no love for you either, and you think it might be best to get out of here as soon as possible. At the end of the enemy phase, for each unengaged Thrall enemy at a location with a non-Thrall enemy, choose and defeat one non-Thrall enemy at that location, and put a resource on the Thrall. So, Thralls are going to start defeating non-Thralls, basically.
Oh, this Thrall Zealot will defeat Draganescu?
Yeah, it doesn't say ready or non-ready or anything like that, so just unengaged. Although I guess they're currently both engaged with you because they're not aloof either, so...
Oh. Right.
Run, Wendy! I will also just pull out Lydia here. I don't know if having a companion... I don't know what your secrets are. We're Wendy Adams' secrets, I guess, so... Having her might be good, might be bad. I don't know.
Take for a tome or relic. I don't have any.
Well, not left.
It's basically a meat shield. So did it go into play?
The investigator may put Lydia into play in their play area.
Oh.
Plus 1 more power.
And was it a companion? She's a companion. So after you play a companion,
no,
I didn't play it.
No.
So,
but I feel like if Wendy keeps the crown and Lydia, maybe next scenario it'll be. I don't know what she wants to do, but
yeah.
In the meantime, I will also. Sorry, is there any more to the? No, we're returning to scenario 5. So, rebellion. Chaos, bedlam, carnage, everyone's just murdering other people. Act 4A, escape the castle. Nicolae Draganescu and his thralls have betrayed the oath. You must escape and warn the people of the nearby village. When each undefeated investigator has resigned, and at least one investigator has resigned, advance, do not progress to resolution 3. So we advance the act instead. Phew.
So basically, resign.
Yes. Yeah.
Get out. Go.
Well, I mean, I don't know. At least Wendy's in a good position to try to evade, and then track shoes helps you run fast, and you know what I mean. There are options.
Yeah, it's not a big issue in itself. I have 2 actions left. I'm just wondering if I evade both of these, then Andre Draganescu will die.
Yes. Each unengaged thrall defeats a non-thrall, and then that thrall gets a resource. But yeah, you're right.
At what point?
At the end of the enemy phase.
Oh, before upkeep, but so I should keep Troll Zealot alive and Andre evaded.
I mean, you should probably evade the Thrall Zealot as well, because it's going to... It has to be unengaged for it to defeat the non-thrall. There's a lot of words in that sentence.
Oh!
There's
right.
a lot of words.
They don't have to be ready to do the thing.
It doesn't seem that way.
No.
Which is pretty intense.
So that means... I still have some buffers left. So it's not the worst thing ever. Let's evade... Well, Andre Draganescu then.
We hardly knew ye, Andre Draganescu.
Yeah. Sorry, but this is not my issue. So 5 against 3 evade. Yeah, that's it. I don't have anything to add to that.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. We'll take it.
1. And then... Well, let's evade the Troll Zealot as well. Try at least 4 against 5 this time. And...
Whoa! Well,
there we go.
Wendy Adams obviously being overlooked by the carnage here. As we move to the enemy phase, I'm just going to move all of the hunters and things, because yeah, I think there's a bunch of not hunters.
Not hunters,
the guard
captain
is. The fanatic is. I'm going to move him this way.
And this fanatic is. And then the makeshift trap.
Well, first the thralls defeat a non-thrall.
Right.
And then they get a resource each, so this guy gets a resource. So Andre Draganescu falls, I guess, to the blades.
Yeah.
Bye.
That's a shame.
It is a shame, but it's okay. And then one of the servants as well falls to the fanatic.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Oh dear. And then it's upkeep, and then the trap goes off, and I guess the Thrall Zealot readies as well, which I will put here for you.
Oh yeah, it readies and engages. Yeah, true.
We'll see if Wendy can make it out alive here, guys. It's scary. It's scary, but doable, I think.
All of the trolls are elite, I think.
The fanatics are not, which are the little dudes. There's one guy down in the suite and one guy just below him as well.
Yeah, and I didn't take any damage, no.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's...
Oh, and your makeshift trap. Oh, hang on. Yeah, is that how that works?
Oh.
Yeah, the makeshift trap blows up.
Yeah, it still deals the 1 damage to... I guess the fanatic.
Yep, yeah. At any... Yeah, I'll put damage on him. Yeah, doesn't matter, I guess. Although I suppose, 1 damage out of 3 means that you could potentially slice him up if you need to.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 out of 5. Sorry, you were saying. Sorry.
Yeah, 1 out of 5, and an encounter. Draganescu guard, leftmost lower level location. Lower level.
Oh. Well. He's coming to check on Rex, who is just like in a bloodied heap somewhere.
Yeah. Well, somebody finds him. Cool. So, first things first, we need to evade the Zealot, I believe.
I think so too. Unless you want to drag him around with you, but...
I don't... think I can destroy him because it's a
6 health.
6
as
health
well.
enemy. Yeah. So let's just go for a 4 on 5 evade then. Yeah. 4 on 5 evade.
Whoa! Wendy Adams, she is very
Whoa.
good at getting away when she needs to be.
Yeah. Like, this has nothing to do with me. Next will be to... Well, time to go.
Do you want to use the action
Oh,
on the
yeah,
Sanctum as
yeah.
well? I was just going to say, just because I think it's cool. You don't have to, but I think it's cool to do.
Let's exile a makeshift trap. Because that one makeshift trap is a 4 XP.
It is a level 4
So-
card, so you gain... Yeah, you're right, yeah.
It goes away, but it doesn't go away.
Correct. You don't have to... Sorry. It says you may ignore this missing card for minimum deck size restrictions. I presume that means you could replace it with a level 0 card if you want, because it says you may, but
Yeah.
you also get 4 XP, which I'll just... Well, 3, I guess, because of the -1 from the healing the trauma. I'm just kind of stacking all that together.
Oh, right, yeah. So
Still.
3, and we don't forget, and we have used power corrupts and
Yes,
the...
yeah. I'm keeping track of that for you, and I feel like that's still pretty good, because we're going to also get XP from the scenario itself, and like, maybe... Anyway.
Second action, let's move down.
Okay.
Hello, and use the track shoes.
Vroom!
Exhaust track shoes, test agility 3. If you succeed, move to a connecting location. So that's a 3 against 5 test. I'm not gonna be needing... Let's see. The troll fanatic will be a hunter. And the guard captain, so I shouldn't go to the Draganescu library.
That's a good point.
But I should move still.
I think ideally, yeah, get as close as you can to the end here. Oh my god.
Yeah, let's just test out 3 against... Yeah, 3 against 5.
Oh.
-2.
Delightful, Wendy. Excellent. Vroom!
Oh, hello, safe. Not feeling that safe. But yeah, if I move down...
You know, she's like, should I put the crown back? No.
If I move down, these guys will move down.
Yes.
So that's a bad idea. And this way I only have to deal with the troll fanatic.
Yeah, before you run, hopefully, to the exit next turn, hopefully.
Yeah, because Traxos will be ready, and so I'm just going to... Hunter alert. Yeah, I can use that. So, one action. What do I want to do?
I mean, honestly, there's heal,
I-
there's take a resource, there's draw a card. I don't know.
I forgot to do that. Because I'm gonna take embezzled treasure and use my last action to
play it?
play embezzled treasure.
I guess that the crown is sort of embezzled treasure in a way.
Yeah. Just in case, because I want to... how much damage is it? 2 damage and 1 horror. I can take 2 damage and 1 horror. Yep, cool. That's that.
Yeah. And the Path of Power forces you to assign at least one
Damage or horror. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, but not all of it. So at least there's that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, as you say, then, rushing up the stairs, the Thrall captain, the Thrall fanatics, basically all of Nicolae Draganescu's soldiers rushing up to the sanctum. But one fanatic knows there is a girl escaping. She's gone to the treasury.
So yeah, he's gonna come over and deal 2 damage, and let's put 1 horror and 1 damage on there, so that I'm in a bit of a better spot. Cool.
And that is the enemy phase.
Upkeep.
So upkeep, I guess.
Okay, yeah, fine.
Oh, fine it is. We go to 2 out of 5 Doom. Wendy trying to run desperately for the exit. What is going to happen? Oh.
Just a maid at the treasury, like
To clean the safe. No, get out of here. They'll kill you.
it's like Wendy is just gonna mention to the maid, "Oh, I took all the valuables out. You can clean it all in all safety. You may want to go inside and close the door."
Yeah, you might want to. Yeah, it's probably safer in there, you know. All right, excellent.
And the card that I drew is quite funny.
Oh, lovely. Actually, I'm imagining the Thrall fanatic in his massive suit of armor just going end of the road, pointing his sword at Wendy, just like I'm gonna kill you, kind of walking towards her.
Yeah, removed from the game, so not exiled, but
Correct. Yeah. But also, yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I have 4 actions. Let's evade this. Actually, it's a victory 1.
It is not.
Ah,
I think it was the other guy that was. Yeah, that's.
shame.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll just try to evade it and throw resourceful into this.
Very nice.
So it's 6 against 3. That should be fine, right?
I didn't say nothing. Apparently it should be though.
Yeah. It's fine. And he's just running through the house as usual, and I can go pick up something
A
from here.
survivor card, specifically. So unfortunately, no bank jobs or anything.
I'm just looking for icons, basically.
Yeah, I get that.
Second action, move down. Ooh, lose victory power.
I know. Rex really dropped the ball on some of these locations.
I basically do have time. Oh, and Chalice of Blood got a token.
Oh yeah, that's true.
The
in the enemy phase last turn, yeah?
right.
So it's ready.
So it's ready.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah. Do I want the victory here, or do I want to go there and then next turn do the things? Because I can still add stuff to the embezzled treasure before I use my last action.
Yeah, it's 2 resources, and you have to exhaust it.
Yeah. Let's just try the tracksuit. So, 5 against 3 to run around. Yeah.
Okay.
-2.
Okay. Very good.
So, when do you once to the Draganescu entry hall. I'm not gonna exit yet.
Okay, because you have 2 actions remaining. One from the end of the road as well.
So yeah, I'm gonna use 2 sanguine lexicons to draw.
1, I think.
Oh, right. Yeah, 1.
Well, 1 this turn,
So
I should say.
1 sanguine lexicon, draw a card. Then I can discard 2 to gain 2 resources. Right. So, Grimm's Fairy Tale and Round for supplies.
Okay.
Taking 2 resources and fast action exhaust embezzled treasure. Move up to 2 resources from your resource pool to
Okay.
embezzled treasure. Last action. I forgot to check these also. I'm not gonna take anything. And last action, I think. Should I draw or? Oh, it's only 2 resources.
Yeah, it exhausts, right? So it's basically you can do 2 resources per turn for 5 turns.
So yeah, next turn I could put 1 resource, basically.
You can put 2.
2 resources.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 per turn you can do.
So either I resign now or I resign with 1 with a lot of risk involved.
Yes, and that's the question, right? Is based on the hunters won't get to you. The question is whether you'll draw something else that might be a big issue.
Yeah, it might be a victory thing because there might be a path of power person there also.
Sure.
So let's take it.
All right.
Let's see. So I'm going to use a thermos to heal 1 damage.
Okay.
Cool. That's that.
All right. So then, in the enemy phase, that means the hunters hunt these guys.
Back to the theater.
Oh, yep, sure. Yep, it's all kind of the same. So they run up the stairs, and then as the zealot comes out, he's like, "Back down! Get the girl!" You know. This servant is exploded by the thrall fanatic.
Oh, true.
Too bad for her. She didn't quite make it into the safe in time.
So yeah, I'll up a kepe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, of course I draw that now.
Yeah, well, you've already placed the dooms, so it's just down to that last encounter card and whatever else you choose to do.
Can I play a fast card before an encounter card?
No, I did check this the other day. Yes, there's player windows after your encounter card or during the encounter card if there's a skill test on it.
Right.
Not before, yeah.
Well, let's see what we... Well, like I said. Throne room. Parlay test fight 5. If you control the gilded skull. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the short supply meant that the skull didn't quite make it this time.
Yeah. So that's a no-go.
I feel like they're... the Draganescus are sort of barricading themselves in the throne room while the rest of the people hunt, you know?
Yeah. I guess fast action. Let's leave a gift here.
There you go. Oh, this'll get him.
Just trapping the entryway. Another fast action to add. Come on. More resources on that. And in my first action, I guess it's just resign because I don't think I can do anything else.
But I presume, Wendy's making this sort of stretching a tripwire across the entrance door and just throwing the doors shut behind her as she rushes out. Rex, alive, bleeding, broken, drags himself out the underground entrance that he discovers beneath the wine cellar.
True.
Wendy makes it out alive. Let us... each undefeated investigator has resigned. Advance the act. Do not progress to Resolution 3. You flee from the castle, leaving the smell of blood and the sound of dying screams behind you. You stumble down the path into town as you try to focus your mind on what comes next. Resolution 1 instead. I will read that because it's quite short. You flee Draganescu Castle as the sun begins to dip down towards the horizon. Guards are fighting each other and servants lay around the grounds slain. Nicolay's thralls are feasting. Shouts of panic and fear contrast jarringly with shouts of jubilation and exultation. They're all too busy to notice you slip away. Record in your campaign log, we have discovered the secrets of the Oathbreakers. Rex confided in an Oathbreaker. We have discovered the secrets of the Oathbreakers. Okay. Proceed to Resolution 4. The sounds of erupting battle and the chilling wails of death echo from the castle as you make your escape. Whatever oaths were made generations past have been cast aside. A sense of dread envelops you. Evil hungers. Each investigator earns experience equal to the Victory X value of the cards in the Victory display, and also Power X of cards in the Victory display. So, let's count those up real quick.
We didn't clear any power locations, I don't think.
No, I think, the only locations I saw with Victory and Power, the library, tragically, and then Rex never made it to the Sanctum, so that's Victory as well. But that's 2 XP. And
where did you get 2 XP?
There's 2 Victory point people in the Victory display.
Oh, right. And then the 3 from the other stuff.
Mm-hmm. Then I will read this next bit here. This is something for Crosshair to consider. If the Crown of Command, Purifying Flame, Gabriel, Lydia, and/or Andre Draganescu's story assets are controlled by investigators, so the Crown and Lydia, the investigators who control those story assets may choose to add them to their deck. For each card not added to its controller's deck, so again that would be Lydia or the Crown of Command, any other investigator may choose to add it to their deck. These cards do not count towards deck size. Proceed to Scenario 6.
5 XP, yes?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It
Cool.
would have been 6, but you also healed a trauma, which is pretty good. And
then I have to show this blood magic.
oh my god, I have to look at it. All right. Permanent peril. At the end of the game, if the investigator with the least remaining sanity, which is you, has more than 3 sanity remaining. Whoa! Woof! All right. So otherwise, gain a power.
Gain 1 power. That's why I kept my sanity at 5 and played the keepsake.
Right, so you had 2 sanity. Because, healing
left.
Healing to horror would have put you on 4 sanity, and then that would have been bad news.
So that's another power on the power scale.
I put 1 on for you there, which is pretty sweet. Secrets were discovered. Oaths were broken. Many people are now dead. And the question for you, of course, the Crosshair, to consider is whether Lydia Mikhailov, the professor of folklore studies or something, I don't know, if she's coming with you, is the Crown going with you, etc.
Yeah, the thing is that Crown of Command and Lydia go together, basically.
Yeah. And +1 willpower for Wendy is no bad thing, for sure.
Yeah, and when you take horror, you can search your deck for a relic, and I have a lot of relics.
I mean, specifically, even any of them are great. And then specifically, I guess the blade would be the one to the one to grab, but any of these would be pretty good.
Yeah, and after you play a companion, if I have the crown, then I get to draw as well. So I'll keep them.
Well, that then brings us to the end of scenario 5. I have to make a dash for it, so I will bid everybody adieu. I will thank you very much, the Crosshair, because I feel like that was a pretty slick-ass scenario. Even if Rex didn't quite make it out, Wendy trapped a lot of shit and blew up a lot of people, which is pretty sweet.
It was mostly about running around.
Yeah, which I think is a lot. I mean, I feel like it was really fun to play that knife's edge of like the alarm and all that, which was really cool.
Yeah, the exit side of this for Wendy went surprisingly smoothly.
Mm-hmm. Hey, track shoes, good shoes, you know. Join us tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern on RPG Clinic for another episode of Montreal by Moonlight. I will be streaming throughout next week as a continuation of Jingle Jam. I've got lots of new games I want to try out. Lots of new games, actually, and we'll see where we get to. But in the meantime, as you say, Crosshair, you know, purple butts and ooh poop, yes.
Ooh poop.
Next time will be Scenario 6, Crimson Harvest. I'm thinking Rex might need a weapon himself. We'll see where we get to. All right. Well, that's just about does it for us today. So I will bid you all adieu, and we'll catch you next time on Doomed. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.